Fleuriot around it, and then on the inside came Clockwinder turning out of the straight. Oh, running off there, Keeps Secure, the leader's run off. It has run off the track and wanted to go home, obviously, and it's out of business, and what was quite fortunate, nothing else got involved in a tangle up, and Keep Secure is out of it. It's 100 metres behind. So turning into the back straight, Tommy Tocker's now in front, and outside of it, Take a Break. 31-2 was the second quarter. In third spot was Village Saint on the inside from Fleuriot. Now out wider on the track, Choking Albert's had little luck. It's been 3 wide all the way. Out 4 wide was Around We Go Lombo. Then came Camino Heritage and Clockwinder. And Donasun, the favourites, back last bar for Keep Secure 100 metres away. Off the back straight past the 400. Third quarter in 30 seconds. Tommy Tocker, the inside of Take a Break. Village Saint spinning off them. And then came fourth from the outside, Clockwinder. Donasun let down, but very wide. Around We Go Lombo struggles, and so does Choking Albert. Turning for Home Bay, the leader into the straight is Tommy Tocker. Getting the run through on the inside, Village Saints coming. And then Camino Heritage is running on strongly. It's Tommy Tocker now tackled by Village Saint. Village Saint and Tommy Tocker, they hit the line together. And on the inside, Village Saint won it and beat Tommy Tocker. Third, I think, Camino Heritage from Take a Break. And then came Donasun. Niff second, Starry Baby running third. Fourth now on the inside, Sister Courage turning out of the straight. And then around it in fifth position as they work towards the halfway point was Marsan Lombo. 4 back the inside was It's Funny Now. And then came Staccato, back on the pegs, Licensed to Party. Second last, Cordy Babe, and at the tail of the field was Isle 9. 32.5 the second quarter, and PT Icon is the leader, about 7 metres in front of Starry Baby. Rainbow Niff on the inside third, Marsan Lombo fourth, and then Sister Courage 3 back along the pegs with about 500 left to travel. Next came Staccato, hooking out 3 wide, 15 off the lead, but running into it swiftly, and then further back to It's Funny Now as they work off the back straight. PT Icon is the leader. From out wide, Staccato has gone up fast. Rainbow Niff came off the pegs, and then Starry Baby under some pressure running to the turn. Third quarter in 29.6. PT Icon the leader. From Rainbow Niff and Staccato out 3 wide. 3 favourites come away with Rainbow Niff hitting the lead. Staccato trying to pick it back. It's Rainbow Niff and Staccato. Rainbow Niff in front, Staccato trying to get it. Rainbow Niff in front of Staccato. Rainbow Niff wins it. Rainbow Niff and Staccato, and they are 2 very, very good fillies. 10 metres away, third, Sister Courage. Then PT Icon. Next in was It's Funny Now. As they start to steady now. Next came Perfect Katie, who swung out 3 wide when they dropped anchor. Over on the inside was Creating a Scene. And then came Amargo, who's out in the 3 wide line now. From next on the inside, Night Stripper. 1 off the pegs was Panoramic Star, and 3 wide last of all was Tosca Bell. 32.7 the second quarter. And the leader is Vista Bella by 3 metres. Second is Palm Cove Girl. In third spot, Powerful Lover. Perfect Katie 3 wide, back in the middle, Rain de la Seine. Amargo 3 wide has cover. Then back on the pegs was Creating a Scene. In between rubbers was Panoramic Star, and then came Tosca Bell and Night Stripper last. It's Vista Bella, a clear leader, going to the 400. It's 5 metres in front of Palm Cove Girl. Running on Perfect Katie, then Powerful Lover, Rain de la Seine. Amargo went for a gallop. Third quarter in 29.2. It's Vista Bella, 5 metres in front of Perfect Katie on the bend, then Palm Cove Girl. Into the straight, Vista Bella led from Perfect Katie, Palm Cove Girl, and then came Panoramic Star, but it's Vista Bella, 6 metres in front of Perfect Katie, Palm Cove Girl, and then came Panoramic Star, but Vista Bella's nicely clear. Great effort. Vista Bella makes it 3 out of 3. Second, Perfect Katie, very good run, the third horse. That's Panoramic Star getting third from Palm Cove Girl. And last on the pegs, Regal Rama Pleasure. Well, they flew 28 seconds into the first quarter, but they've backed it right off, and they're heading towards the 800 metres now. And the leader is Yerubla by 5 metres on Namagon. King of Paradise is 3 wide. Second quarter was 34.6. Watch Me Fella behind the leader. Then in between runners was Camino Heritage. Out 3 wide with cover was Flight Path. Next on the inside, Rainbow Fever. And then came Keep Secure and Regal Rama Pleasure last on the inside. They head along the back straight, 600 left to travel. Yerubla 3 metres in front. Namagon second. King of Paradise is 3 wide. Watch Me Fella behind the leader. And then Camino Heritage. Flight Path is going 4 wide and coming with a run. And then Rainbow Fever, Keep Secure and Regal Rama Pleasure. Third quarter 29.5. Yerubla in front of Namagon under pressure. Wide out, Flight Path coming. King of Paradise going with it. Turning for home, it's Yerubla and Flight Path. From Watch Me Fella trying to get out from King of Paradise. Flight Path hit the lead from Yarubla. Then Watch Me Fella. On the outside, though, it's Flight Path from Yarubla kicking on. Flight Path a neck in front. Yarubla coming again, but Flight Path won it. Flight Path beat Yarubla. Third, Watch Me Fella. Fourth in King of Paradise. And then Regal Ram in front, leads 4 metres to Village Saint. Sledging moving up out 3 wide. M. McGuan behind the leader. And then out 3 wide was Watch Me Fella. In between runners, Namagon. Next on the pigs, Boozy Rouge. And at the tail of the field was Pacific Raider. Into the back past the 800. They're going quick now. Second quarter 32. Sledging was out wide. Poured the pressure on outside King of Paradise. Village Saint dropped in behind the leader. Then came M. McGuan. Watch Me Fella around the outside of Namagon. And then came Pacific Raider and Boozy Rouge on the inside. It's King of Paradise, 500 left to travel, leading by 2 metres. Sledging is second, third on the inside, Village Saint. Then Watch Me Fella, M. McGuan between runners. Further back, Boozy Rouge, Namagon and Pacific Raider out wider. Third quarter was 28. Leader up to the turn, King of Paradise. 3 metres to Sledging, then came M. McGuan, Watch Me Fella. Turning for home, King of Paradise in front of Sledging. M. McGuan to the outside, running on. King of Paradise with a nice lead. M. McGuan is starting to peg it back. King of Paradise in front. M. McGuan ranging up to it. M. McGuan on the outside hit the lead. And M. McGuan goes on to win. M. McGuan beat King of Paradise, Sledging third. Fourth in was Pacific Raider. Then came Boozy Rouge. A gap then to Namagon with Watch Me Fella half in front of a fire. Third, Whiskey and Ice on the outside of Master Waratah. Next on the pegs was Scruncher. Then came Sledging's, had a good run. 3 back on the outside. Next is Landscape. It's about to hook out 3 wide. Sledging goes in front of it. And then Art Trader. Second last is Dance with Umbro. And around it last of all, Clear the Floor. 30.1 was the second quarter. I'm Full of Fire, the leader down the back, but only by a head. Second is Standell. Going up 3 wide, Sledging around Whiskey and Ice. Master Waratah behind the leader. Landscape 3 wide with cover. Next on the inside was Scruncher. Then came Art Trader. Clear the Floor, and last is Dance with Umbro. 400 left to travel. Third quarter in 30.2. And it's I'm Full of Fire in front. Sledging went up second. Under pressure, Standell gives ground. Behind the leader, Master Waratah. And then Whiskey and Ice and Landscape battling at the moment. Turning for home, Sledging drew alongside I'm Full of Fire. Whiskey and Ice gets out. Further out was Landscape starting to wind up. Art Trader and Master Waratah getting through. Sledging hit the lead. Master Waratah coming. Master Waratah grabbed the lead from Sledging. Late Dance with Umbro, but Master Waratah has scored from Sledging, and Dance with Umbro got through on the inside for third. And then Perfect Katie, Dancing and Roma back second last. And the Dial at the rear of the field as they head towards the 800 metres. And Vista Bella makes play, 2 metres in front of Very Chic. 31.1 the second quarter. In third position as they work their way into the back the final time is Glowing Jasper, Lady Octavia the outside. Then Stella Madaleaf. On the outside of it was Jillaby Jamila. Next on the pegs was Jillaby Ruby. Then Perfect Katie now going 3 wide. It's 20 metres off the lead. Dancing and Roma's now going to track it up, and last is the Dull. 500 left to travel. It's a Vista Bella just in front. Very Chic getting close to it now. Coming out from the 1-1 was Lady Octavia, goes up 3 wide. Behind the leader was Glowing Jasper, then Perfect Katie. In between runners was Jillaby Jamila coming up to the turn. Dancing and Roma 20 metres off the lead. Very Chic put its head in front. Third quarter 30.4. Very Chic in front of Vista Bella under pressure. Lady Octavia. Perfect Katie went roughly. Dancing and Roma starting to storm home out wide. Very Chic in front. Perfect Katie, Dancing and Roma are coming. That's going to be a great go. Very Chic, Glowing Jasper gets through. Oh, very close. Very Chic, Glowing Jasper, nothing in it from either Perfect Katie or Dancing and Roma, and a great go.
In Associates Vic Bred Super Series. Colson Gelding's final. Mafioso leads by 2 metres. He's got Attitude the outside. Laser Edge thirds had the perfect run. 1 out, 1 back, Magic Operative. Then Tappy's past Kid Billy. Watch Me Fella. Together We Do second last. Donison last. Next quarter 31.6. The half was running 64.3. Leader Mafioso by a metre. He's got Attitude the outside second. Laser Edge was third. Magic Operative poised in the 1-1. Then Tappy's past Kid Billy. Together We we do. Donaldson hooks out 3 wide, but 20 metres off the lead, and Watch Me Fella last of all. Leader Mafioso, the Boom Colt leads a metre. He's got attitude on a loose rein the outside. Laser Edge was third. Magic Operative fourth, out wider Kid Billy, then Tappy's Pass. Down the back in 28-7. Mafioso into overdrive. He got away from He's Got Attitude. Laser Edge to second. Then Magic Operative. On the inside was Tappy's Pass. Mafioso in front with 100 to go. Magic Operative's running him down with Laser Edge, but Mafioso nicely clear. He's holding Magic Operative now, and Mafioso beat Magic Operative. Third, Laser Edge just in front of He's Got Attitude, and Together We Do. Then Tappy's Pass.
Favourites are 1-2. Staccato's in third spot. Fourth on the outside. Perfect Katie's had a good run. Next on the pegs, Glowing Jasper from Mascarpone, 3 back the outside. Jillaby Jabilla next on the inside as they work past the 800. Cabargo Magic is third last, and then came Lady Octavia, and back at the rear, G'day Gorgeous. Second quarter in 31. Into the back straight, and the leader is Our Maid Marian by 6 metres in the SEW Eurodrive Vicbred Super Series 2-year-old fillies Group 1 final. It's Our Maid Marian, 3 metres to Kept for Pleasure. Staccato's in third spot, fourth on the outside. As they make their way off the back was Perfect Katie, then Glowing Jasper and Mascarpone past the 400. 29.8 the third quarter. It's Our Maid Marian by 3 metres. Kept for Pleasure second, but is grinding away. Staccato third, then Perfect Katie. Next the inside, Glowing Jasper from Mascarpone out wider. Our Maid Marian turned just in front. Kept for Pleasure, the outside is cutting it down. Then came Staccato. Our Maid Marian, Kept for Pleasure, ranging up to it. Kept for Pleasure, the outside, and Our Maid Marian. Kept for Pleasure, Our Maid Marian. They're going to hit it together. Our Maid Marian, kick back. Our Maid Marian a nose to Kept for Pleasure. Staccato third. Then Perfect Katie, Glowing Jasper, Lady Octavia. Next home was Cabargo Magic. Further back, Mascarpone. Third was Magic Operative. Then fourth is Standell. Next, the inside Flight Path turning out of the straight from Watch'em Fella. Back along the inside, Donna's Son. Together We Two, El Cigaro Lombo. And last is Rocket Rod Cullen by the 800 metres. Just a Tiger led by 2 metres on Mafioso as they work their way into the back straight now. Back in third spot, the peg line was Magic Operative. On its outside, Standell. Watch Me Fella, 3 back the outside of Flight Path. And then Together We Two, Donna's Son, El Cigaro Lombo and Rocket Rod Cullen. 32-1 was the second quarter. They're down the back, Just a Tiger. Mafioso working it now. Magic Operative on the inside of Standell. And then Watch Me Fella coming up 3 wide from Flight Path. Together We Do and Donna's Son. Just a Tiger galloped. And Mafioso went to the lead. Just a Tiger broke up into the straight. Mafioso leads Standell, Magic Operative, and then came Watch Me Fella. Flight Path getting out. Mafioso the leader. 5 metres on Standell. Down the outside, Flight Path. Mafioso in front. Flight Path is eating up the ground. And Flight Path, what a finish. Flight Path won it. Flight Path has beaten Mafioso and Standell. Close up Magic Operative and Donna's Son caught the eye. Then came Watch Me Fella. Together We Do, El Cigaro from She's a Cullen as Kept for Pleasure goes up 3 wide now the favourite. Back on the pegs, Jillaby Jamila. Then out 3 wide with some cover was Winebro Neff. And last is Lady Octavia. Going inside the 800 metres and Vista Bella leads. The second quarter, 31-6. Vista Bella by 3 metres on Sherry Cullen. On the inside, running third, Staccato. In fourth position, Muscle Beach. 3 wide, Kept for Pleasure. Next on the inside, Perfect Katie. From She's a Cullen back in the middle. And out 3 wide, Winebro Neff. Then Lady Octavia and Jillaby Jamila. 500 metres to travel as they work off the back. And Vista Bella led by a metre. Sherry Cullen second, Kept for Pleasure 3 wide. And then Staccato, Muscle Beach. Wider out, Winebro Neff. Next is Perfect Katie, She's a Cullen held up, and then Lady Octavia. Off the back straight, 28-9 third quarter. Sherry Cullen went to the lead, Kept for Pleasures after it, and then came Staccato from Vista Bella. Sherry Cullen in front, Kept for Pleasure, cutting it down, then Perfect Katie. Staccato to the outside, runs on. Kept for Pleasure hit the lead, Staccato's cutting it down. Kept for Pleasure in front, tackled by Staccato. And Staccato's going home best to win. Staccato first, beat Kept for Pleasure third, Sherry Cullen. Photo fourth, Lady Octavia in Perfect Katie. Then Winebro Neff, She's a Cullen. Cash in between runners, Star Spangled Rama, and then back on the inside as they turn out of the straight, Mystic Hush. Then around Mystic Hush was Star Wagon, 3 wide was Sky Valley, 5 metres away Idle Extrovert, and out of business is Canadian Phoenix. The second quarter was 32. Into the back straight the final time, and the leader is It's Billie Holiday. 3 metres away, Danny Boucher. Third was Danny Cash. In fourth position, Lord of the Gym. Next on the inside was Mystic Hush, and then Star Spangled Rama. The trotters head down the back. It's Billie Holiday in front. Danny Boucher breathing down its neck though. Third the inside, Danny Cash, and Lord of the Gym is fourth but right up there. Third quarter in 29.8. The inside, It's Billie Holiday, is joined and now just shaded by the favourite Danny Boucher, and then peeling out Lord of the Gym and Danny Cash. Turning for home, Danny Boucher in front of It's Billie Holiday. Lord of the Gym was next. From well back, Sky Valley starts to run on. Danny Boucher led. Lord of the Gym is pegging it back. Odd race to the lead. Lord of the Gym opened up and is going to win like a nice horse. Lord of the Gym first. Second's going to be close. It'll probably go Danny Cash in a photo with either out wide Sky Valley or the tiring Danny Boucher. And then came It's Billie Holiday from Miss Kalimna tacks on from Barker's Run. 10 metres hard of a Maori, 15 away, Question This. And Lord of the Gym is back last as they go towards the 800 metres. Danny Cash is the leader. A couple of metres in front of Danny Boucher. Second quarter in 32.9. On the pegs running third was My Mate Mel's Enjoyed a Nice Trip, and Speedy Naomi fourth. And they get away a bit on the others, headed by Jewel Count. Down the back the final time, and the Dannies are locked together. Cash on the inside, Boucher the outside. Boucher putting it to Cash, and Danny Boucher drew a couple of metres clear of Danny Cash. In third spot, Speedy Naomi on the outside of My Mate Mel, and then Jewel Count. Inside the 400 though, and Danny Boucher going for home. Got away from Danny Cash and led it by 6 metres. Third quarter in 30 seconds. My Mate Mel's third, struggling fourth, Speedy Naomi, and then Jewel Count. But it's Danny Boucher on the final bend, 8 metres in front of Danny Cash, and then came My Mate Mel, but Danny Boucher is away. Danny Boucher well clear. My Mate Mel going up on the outside of Danny Cash, but Danny Boucher with a big lead. Running on strongly was My Mate Mel and also Jewel Count, but Danny Boucher won it. My Mate Mel second. Third home was Jewel Count. Fourth in was Danny Cash. A long gap, Lord of the Gym. Speaking to half the field home after blowing it at the start. Then Question This.
They leave the bell behind them, and Nick Youngson has dashed Danny Boucher to the top, and Danny Boucher lets rip now in the final lap. He's 7 metres clear. Seeker Pisco's in second spot. They really put on the pace. Up to third is Danny Cash. He's closing in into second. Lord of the Gym follows it up. Going off stride was It's Billie Holiday. Getting a bit of a check was Star Wagon, but got past the galloper. And then the New Zealand filly Petite Sunrise. She's trotting a little awkwardly, about to make a break of the 600. And then Speedy Naomi. Forget My Mate Mel and Sons of Gold. 30.1 was the second quarter. And Danny Boucher, he's trying to run them off their legs down the back, but he's under the whip. Here's Seeker Pisco coming up again to issue a challenge. Lord of the Gym stalking him. And Danny Cash is off the track, running on strongly. Running up behind them, Star Wagon, and they've got it between them. The others are a long way back. It's Billie Holiday went for a gallop. 30.4 the third quarter. Into the lane for home in the Sea Light Windows Redwood Classic. Still Danny Boucher fighting on. Seeker Pisco's looming up along the inside. Star Wagon wider out. Lord of the Gym is joining in. Gavin Lang took Star Wagon to the front, but Lord of the Gym finishing fast for Caldo. Lord of the Gym took the lead and wins the Redwood Classic. Lord of the Gym first beat Star Wagon. Third Seeker Pisco 8 metres back. Then came Danny Boucher and Danny Cash. A break to It's Billie.
Optimus is the leader. Without cover, Danny Boucher. In third position was My Mate Mel. Fourth on the outside was, as they worked to the back, Danny Cash, and then back on the pegs is Mystic Hush. Around it, Star Spangled Rama from Lord of the Gym. Aldebaran Maori tacked on, then Seeker Pisco, and 30 metres to Speedy Naomi. The second quarter, 32.2. Heading down the back straight, Gluteus Maximus the leader by 3 metres on Danny Boucher. Here comes Lord of the Gym now letting down 3 wide, improving quickly. Behind the leader was My Mate Mel, and then in between runners was Danny Cash from Seeker Pisco, 3 wide with cover. On the pegs, Mystic Hush, between runners Star Spangled Rama. 10 metres to Aldebaran Maori, and a long gap to Speedy Naomi. Heading off the back of the 400, 31.2 the third quarter. It's Gluteus Maximus. Danny Boucher gets level. Lord of the Gym is closing in on them from Danny Cash and then My Mate Mel. Turning for home. Danny Boucher hit the lead. Lord of the Gym is after it. From Gluteus Maximus, it's Danny Boucher from Lord of the Gym. Then My Mate Mel further back. Danny Cash, Star Spangled Rama. The leader, Danny Boucher, from on the outside. Trying to get to it was Lord of the Gym, but Danny Boucher's finding plenty. And Danny Boucher wins. Danny Boucher first beat Lord of the Gym. Third, My Mate Mel. Fourth in Danny Cash. And then Star Spangled Rama. Gluteus Maximus next home. And then Mystic. And three wide out coming from the tail, alluring Lombo. Few changes down the straight with a lap to go. First quarter was 30.2. Dolcezza led 5 metres to Fleur de Lille. Miss Hazel right behind the leader. Left out 3 wide now was Mo Kushler moving up. And then in between runners amongst Royalty. Von Rita 3 back the pegs. 3 wide with cover, alluring Lombo. Then Lady Rembrandt, Elise Crest. Second last out wide was Cinnamon Carter. And at the tail of the field, My Irish Rose. 31.3 the second quarter. And the leader, Dolcezza, along the back straight. 5 metres in front. Second, Fleur de Lille. Third, Miss Hazel. 3 wide, Mo Kushler. And then came amongst Royalty from Von Rita. Off the back in 29 seconds. Dolcezza, 5 metres to Fleur de Lille being tapped up. Miss Hazel's awaiting the express post lane. And then amongst Royalty and Von Rita. Turning for home, Dolcezza. Straightens 4 metres to Fleur de Lille. Miss Hazel's about to get the run now. Dolcezza in front of Fleur de Lille. Miss Hazel coming through. Dolcezza led. Miss Hazel cuts it down. Then Fleur de Lille, but Miss Hazel ran to the lead. And Miss Hazel goes on to win. Miss Hazel first. Second, Dolcezza. Third, Fleur de Lille. And then amongst Royalty from Von Rita. Elise Crest. Further back then to My Irish Rose. Right up here. He's putting pressure on Lombo Pocket Watch, and they're going along at a good clip now. Lombo Pocket Watch on the inside leads narrowly. Eltonori second, but he's having to work very hard. 29-4 the second quarter. The Gunstar third. Majestic Emperor's had a good run fourth. Next, Can't Bluff Me on the inside. Around it was St. William, then Whip Air, 12 paces. Country Occasion. Parwin Rocket and Lifeboy is last. Going down the back straight, and Lombo Pocket Watch is the leader. By a metre on Eltonori. Third, the Gunstar. Fourth, Majestic Emperor. Coming out wide, 12 paces. Peeling out in front of it was St. William, and the runs are coming now. There's 5 abreast at the 400. The leader off the back straight, Lombo Pocket Watch. Right off the track, 12 paces around St. William and Majestic Emperor. Eltonori dropped out. Third quarter, 29-4. Lombo Pocket Watch turned for home, 6 metres in front. The Gunstar, Majestic Emperor, and then St. William at 12 paces, but he's only coasting. The little champ, the little great champ, Lombo Pocket Watch is going to do it in style again. He wouldn't blow a candle out. And down to the line, Lombo Pocket Watch wins again. 8 metres, second, Can't Bluff Me, is just about...
A stride whiffs is hanging out the back of the sulky. One out, one back is the gun. Starts at a dream trip. On the inside behind those was Bully's Equity. Following it through on the outside was Brave You Tom. On the inside, Saved a Corker, then Genuine Star. And at the tail of the field was Matt's Pride. Second quarter, 32.8, 65.2. And they've got 600 metres to go on the SEW Euro Drive SA Pacers Derby. And Lively Exit in front still by 4 metres. In second placing, Triple Vance on the inside, A Stride. Douglas yet to go with a gun. Star waiting as late as possible. On the inside being tickled up now as Bully's Equity, then Brave You Tom, and too far back the others headed by Save the Corker. They're going to dazzle this final section. Third quarter, 30 seconds, and Bennett says go on Lively Exit, and he got away by 4 or 5 metres. On the outside trying hard was Triple Vance. On the inside A Stride, and the Gunstar's coming 3 wide, but in front Lively Exit. Bennett wants to make a good thing of it, says go boy, and away he goes. He wants to duck down on the inside in the sprint lane. That could be a bit concerning, but he's home. Gallop, she's out of it. Batavia Hotwire goes back through the field. Alluring Lombo was checked slightly, so was Elise Crest. Out in front, the South Australian Military. First half, 65.7, 32-2 for that second quarter. Outside the leader, Penny Crown, Decadent 3 wide. On the inside, waiting for the run was Save the Corker. Around the outside, starting to move up closer was Elise Crest. Then in turn between runners, but held up was As I Say. On the inside, mixed with a twist, Alluring Lombo, Terramay Lucy. Batavia Australia. Hot Wire 150 metres away. Gary Buckley looking for his biggest win. Military out in front. She leads away by 4 metres. Penny Crown under extreme pressure. Out 3 wide. Decadence is struggling. Here comes Elise Crest and Save the Corker on the leader's back. Buckley's not waiting. He wants this one. He wants the Neville House Stud Oaks for South Australia. Here comes a big danger though. Save the Corker coming at Military. Military in front. Save the Corker picking her up. Military's hanging on. Will she hang on? Oh, I don't know.
Boy, 4 back along the pegs. Next is Kiang Hanover, and then Fergie Mac 12 paces, and Love the Aces Lombo on the inside. 800 metres left to travel, and it's Lombo Pocket Watch from Singer Song of Sixpence. Second quarter in 30.8. Lombo Mandingo's running third, Crimson Knight fourth, and then Triple Vance, who's had a cheap run, fifth on the inside. Then came Life Boy, Bad Boy Hippo. Next Kiang Hanover, Fergie Mac coming out 3 wide. Love the Aces Lombo and 12 paces is last. It's Lombo Pocket Watch down the back straight. Now 2 metres in front. Singer Song of Sixpence is second. Lombo Mandingo third. And then Crimson Knight. Fergie Mac out wide runs into it. And then Triple Vance and 12 paces. Third quarter 28.5. Lombo Pocket Watch got away from Lombo Mandingo. Fergie Mac. Singer Song of Sixpence is gone. And then came Triple Vance. But Lombo Pocket Watch, he surged away into the straight from Lombo Mandingo. Triple Vance down the outside. Fergie Mac 12 paces, but it's all over. Lombo Pocket Watch is going to win the Derby in style. Lombo Pocket Watch races away and wins easily. Second to photo, Fergie Mac or Lombo Mandingo from Triple Vance and 12 paces. Then Bad Boy Hippo, Crimson Knight, Kiang Hano gets right into the race from Twirling on the inside our Sandy Beach, and then came Second Dollar, as I say, and Cyclone Betty as they bunch up out of the straight. 800 metres to travel, and the Neville Stud, Victoria Oaks and Miss Hazel chasing Group 1 success and led by a metre. On the outside was Amongst Royalty. Third the pegs for Susie's had a lovely smother. 3 wide Low Velocity, and then Piece of Power back in the middle. 3 wide with cover was Dance of Life. Next the inside our Sandy Beach, and then twirling between runners from Second Dollar wide out around Cyclone Betty, and on the inside, as I say, as they work off the back, Miss Hazel the leader towards the 400, upping the ante now and led by a metre. Amongst Royalty second for Susie, third, then Low Velocity. Dance of Life working into it, then our Sandy Beach. 28-1 the third quarter. Miss Hazel led 5 metres Amongst Royalty. For Susie's back in third spot, then our Sandy Beach to the outside, and Dance of Life. It's Miss Hazel leading from for Susie. Dance of Life, our Sandy Beach. Miss Hazel led for Susie. Dance of Life running on. Miss Hazel led. Dance of Life 3 metres away, cutting her down. Miss Hazel in front. Dance of Life lunging. Oh, very close. This is very close. Miss Hazel and Dance of Life dived on the line. Third will be for Susie. Fourth, I'm not sure. Lombo turning out of the straight. Frosty Anna 4 back along the inside from Pacific Charm. For Susie coming out 3 wide around Penny Crown, and Twirling is last, but it'll be 3 wide with cover on the back of Susie. Going past the 800. 31.2 the second quarter. And Elise Crest led 3 metres. Mo Kushla second. In third, Military. Fourth is Stewardess. Fifth is Cullen's Ace. Sixth is Gloria Lombo. Then for Susie, 25 off the lead. On the pegs, Frosty Anna from Pacific Charm, and then Twirling out 3 wide. And Penny Crown is back last. 500 left to travel. Elise Crest off the back straight. 3 metres Mo Kushla. Third, Military from the Stewardess. For Susie 3 wide. Twirling's out 4 deep, and then Cullen's Ace, Pacific Charm. Next, Gloria Lombo from Wellbeck, Penny Crown and Frosty Anna. Third quarter 29-3. On the bend, Elise Crest just led Mo Kushla. For Susie wider, Military waiting for the run. Into the straight, it's Elise Crest, Mo Kushla. Then came Military for Susie, twirling out wider. Elise Crest being tackled again by Mo Kushla. For Susie out wider. Elise Crest for Susie, dived. Not sure. Elise Crest or for Susie. Elise Crest has certainly kicked back strongly. And Mo Kushla inches away. 800 to go. Leading 3 metres. Second is the Marksman. Third, You Know Joe. Fourth is Lombo Mandingo. Fifth on the inside, Indicative. From Maximus Extremis, then Count Delira, Triple Vance. The Gun Star, Mr. Swinger, and Depend on Davy at the tail of the field. Second quarter in 32. Lombo Pocket Watch heads down the back the final time. The $1.20 favourite on Super Tab, and led 3 metres. The Marksman second. Third, You Know Joe off the bit. On the outside, Lombo Mandingo's had a sweet run. And then back on the pegs, Indicative from from Maximus Extremis. Next is Triple Vance, then Countolera, Mr. Swinger, the Gun Star, and Depend on Davy, going past the 400. 29.3 the third quarter, and Lombo Pocket Watch up to the bend is 5 metres clear. On Joe whacking away from the marksman, then Lombo Mandingo. But the grey flash turned for home, 6 metres clear. Lombo Pocket Watch from Joe. Triple Vance is making ground and running on very strongly. Lombo Pocket Watch led. Triple Vance, Joe trying to get to it. Triple Vance is flying, but Lombo Pocket Watch, the $1 million Pocket Watch has got home. Lombo Pocket Watch from Triple Vance, who chased determinedly to get second. Joe battled it out well for third. Mr. Swinger made ground. And then came the Gun Star.
Crown, then Cyclone Betty, Quick Flow amongst Royalty, third last, Odette Bromax second last, and last of all was our Sandy Beach, giving the leader 20 metres starter up towards the 800. One Dream in front, about to sprint up, leads 5 metres, Miss Hazel. The inside second dollar starting to pull hard, then Dance of Life amongst Royalty out 3 wide, makes ground to fifth. The inside Penny Crown, our Sandy Beach 3 wide and 1 back, then Cyclone Betty, Quick Flow, and Odette Bromax last of all. Only 32.6 the next section, the half in 66.1, and One Dream in front leads a metre. Miss Hazel the outside, 3 wide amongst Royalty, then second dollar Dance of Life blocked for a run now, 3 wide and 1 back our Sandy Beach, then Penny Crown, Cyclone Betty, Quick Flow, and Odette Bromax last of all, 29.1 off the back straight. One Dream in front leads a metre, Miss Hazel, second dollar about to get the run, Dance of Life bullocking into the clear then amongst Royalty. One Dream in front though with 100 to go, second dollar to second, then Miss Hazel, Dance of Life running on, but the New Zealand fillies holding them safely at bay. Her 6th Group 1 win. One Dream takes out the Australian Oaks from second dollar, and Dance of Life third, then Miss Hazel, a gap Cyclone Betty, Penny Crown, Quick Flow amongst Royalty, Odette Bromax and our Sandy Beach. Last quarter, a blistering 27 points.
4 back the Pigs, Black Tie Toff, then Country Occasion, Rocky Bow, Mr. Swinger coming out 3 wide, and Hobson's Bay is back last. They're into the final circuit, and it's Changeover in control. The Kiwi Changeover by 4 metres to Be Diligent. 31.3 the second quarter. In third position, the Gun Star from Boris Badnov. Lombo Pocket Watch is 3 back the inside, then Lombo Limo. Out 3 wide, Mr. Swinger from Country Occasion. Black Tie Toff on the Pigs. Hobson's Bay second last, and Rocky Bow at the rear. Changeover the leader down the back, 600 left to travel. 4 metres on Be Diligent. The Gun Star third, Boris Badnov yet to go fourth. Lombo Pocket Watch needing the luck, 3 back the inside, then Mr. Swinger past the 400. 28.5 the third quarter. Changeover led 2 metres to Be Diligent. In third spot, the Gun Star. Then Boris Badnov, Mr. Swinger. No run yet, Lombo Pocket Watch. Into the straight, Changeover's in front from Be Dillinger. The Gun Star, Lombo Pocket Watch can't get out. Changeover's in front from the Gun Star. Boris Badnov, then Be Diligent. But Changeover kicked away in the Kiwi champ. Changeover does it all the way. Changeover first, nearly a dead heat second. Between the Gun Star and Boris Badnov. Lombo Pocket Watch climbing all over them. He had absolutely no luck. Second on the outside of it, Fleur de Lille. Back on the Pigs, Elise Crest from Dole Chesa. And then out 3 wide and moving up closer now was She Spicy. One Dream stayed in and is now blocked. Out 3 wide amongst Royalty with cover. 3 back the inside was Christian Melody. And then came Cyclone Betty outside Balletti, and on the inside the Spurs are flying. 30.9 the second, and they're heading down the back straight. Miss Hazel 2 metres to Fleur de Lille. Elise Crest is running third, Dolces are the outside. Then She Spicy going 4 deep amongst Royalty. One Dream trying to get into the clear from Christian Melody, and then came Balletti, the Spurs are flying, and Cyclone Betty heading off the back straight. And Miss Hazel led 2 metres. Second, Fleur de Lille, 5 metres. Dolces is still no run, One Dream. Elise Crest behind the leader. Third quarter, 28.7. And Fleur de Lille moved up to hit the lead. It's Fleur de Lille drawing a neck in front of Miss Hazel. Then Elise Crest, Dolces, One Dream gets out. The leader is Fleur de Lille from Miss Hazel. One Dream runs on. It's Fleur de Lille clear though with 100 to go from One Dream and Miss Hazel. And Fleur de Lille wins it. Fleur de Lille beat Miss Hazel and One Dream. Close up Dolces, then Elise Crest, and the Spurs are flying. Next in would have been Christian Melody from Balletti amongst Royalty. Cyclone Betty. Time. is Sundon's Pride. Then came SJ's Dash from Crescent Glory. Saver Sixton's going 3 wide. And then Caramboo and La Mosca's tacked on. 800 left to travel in the Sky Channel Vicbred Super Series. Group 1 3-year-old trotters final. 32.1 was the second quarter. And Don't Tell Me He Trots is the leader. In second spot was My Miss Independent, the filly. Third, the inside Money B. Yentl Star fourth around it as they head down the back. Mosquito Maverick fifth on the pegs from Sundon's Pride. Then Saver Sixpence 3 wide, 20 metres from the lead. Crescent Glory now held up. And then out 3 wide was Caramboo. Back on the inside, SJ's Dash. And La Mosca last, 400 left to travel. Don't Tell Me He Trots is the leader. Third quarter in 30.1. Don't Tell Me He Trots led 2 metres to My Miss Independent. Money B's in third spot. Then came Yentl Star. Turning for home. The leader, Don't Tell Me He Trots from My Miss Independent. Then came Money B. Further back than a Yentl Star. Into the straight. Don't Tell Me He Trots in front. My Miss Independent. Yentl Star coming wider. Don't Tell Me He Trots in front. Yentl Star trying to peg it back. Don't Tell Me He Trots from Yentl Star. They'll hit it together. And Don't Tell Me He Trots won it. Don't Tell Me He Trots just won it. From Yentl Star and a good go for third. My Miss Independent, Mosquito Maverick, Money B, Crescent Glory all right up there.
She getting a nice run on the leader's back. One out, one back was Saver Sixpence. On the inside was Classic Playboy, then La Mosca. He's a hero. Fernudge is nearly tacked on. Still 15 metres to Awesome Adam. And Keystone Maori heading into the back straight. 6.50 to go. Second quarter, 30.8, 62.1. Crescent Glory still by 3 metres. Yentl Star is second. Gavlin Ryoshi on the inside is sticking with them. Saver Sixpence is being niggled at, losing ground. La Mosca's going to have to come 3 wide. Yet to make the move, Ross Payne. He's starting to set the favourite alight, giving the leader 15 to 20 metres start, but winding up. Saver Sixpence is trying to put it 4 wide around the turn, and galloping on the inside was Classic Playboy. In the meantime, it's Crescent Glory leading the way. Here comes the charge. La Mosca out 4 wide is going strongly. Gets within 3 metres of the leader. Between runners there was Yentl Star. In front though, it's still Crescent Glory. Ducks down, oh, it goes inside the track and through the race away. And La Mosca takes over. La Mosca goes through and takes out the Derby. Second placing Saver Sixpence. Third over the line as they hit the line. See who nearly getting into it, sulky in second placing. On the outside was Sharon Dulass, and on the inside was Black Curlew. One out, one back was Maori Sunshine. On the inside, Bridgewood Eve, and My Miss Independent's got a massive job to do. She's still giving the leader 20 metres, and the leader's cruising into the back straight. 32 the second quarter, 65.7, and going strongly by 5 metres at this stage is Sundon's Pride. Elsie who's sticking with her though. In third placing on the outside was Sharon Dulass, and going for the inside was Black Curlew. My Miss Independent struggling, so is Maori Sunshine, and at the tail end of the field was Bridgewood Eve. Leader got away by 5 or 6 metres. Sundon's Pride in front, trying hard. Elsie Who. Black Curlew saved good ground by going to the inside. My Miss Independent runs to a dead end, running into trouble there, but still trotting, waiting to get out. But the bird's flown. Sundon's Pride going strongly. My Miss Independent's trying to get up for second placing underneath Elsie Who, but in front Sundon's Pride, and Sundon's Pride too good takes out the Oaks. Second placing My Miss Independent, obviously cost
3 wide, and it's got cover though from La Mosca. And then came out wide Gavlin Ryoshi around Salute to Wagon, and 25 away Last Christmas Cullen. Past the halfway point, and Don't Tell Me He Trots is the leader. 31.4 the second quarter. Second is Yentl Star. 3 wide is Crescent Glory, stuck there for the trip third. Fourth the inside Sunny Elegant, one of the outsiders enjoying a nice run. In the middle was Sundon's Pride. 3 wide Armed Guard. Then La Mosca badly bailed away. It's one off the pegs but has horses all around it and in front of it. Gavlin Ryoshi 3 wide around it. And then 6 metres away Salute to Wagon. And a gap to Christmas Cullen as they head off the back straight. The leader Don't Tell Me He Trots. Crescent Glory's been 3 wide all the way, but it's moved up to get level. 29.7 the third quarter, and going to the lead up to the home bender. It's on the outside Crescent Glory with Don't Tell Me He Trots kicking back. Getting into the clear was Sundon's Pride. La Mosca trying to get into the clear now. Into the straight, Crescent Glory just led from Sundon's Pride. Don't Tell Me He Trots, Sunny Elegant. Then came La Mosca. Crescent Glory in front. It's been 3 wide all the way, but it won't matter. And it goes on to win the Group 3. Crescent Glory first. Sundon's Pride is second. A photo third. Don't Tell Me He Trots and La Mosca. Not far in behind them, Sunny Elegant from Armed Guard. And the leader is Earl of Mott by 2 metres.
Gavlin Rioshi is second. Third, the inside, is Just Glorious. From Sunny Elegant in the middle. Don't Tell Me He Trots takes off and moves up 3 wide. Tracked forward by Earl of Stanton. Next on the inside is Heart of Glass and then Yentl Star. Out 3 wide was Caribou, then Crescent Glory on the pegs. And Mosquito Maverick. They're well bunched. Second quarter, 32.2. And the leader is Earl of Mott down the back by 3 metres to Gavlin Rioshi. 3 wide, Don't Tell Me He Trots. Fourth on the inside, Just Glorious. And then Sunny Elegant in traffic. 3 wide with cover, Earl of Stanton. Next on the inside, Heart of Glass. Between runners, Yentl Star from Caribou. Crescent Glory second last on the inside. And Mosquito Maverick around it as Crescent Glory got a gallop there. Oh, galloping also was Just Glorious. And being checked, Crescent Glory again. 29.5 was the third quarter. Earl of Mott turned in front of Don't Tell Me He Trots. Gavlin Rioshi gallops. Sunny Elegant back to the inside. Earl of Mott in front of Don't Tell Me He Trots and Sunny Elegant. It's Earl of Mott 3 metres clear of Sunny Elegant and Don't Tell Me He Trots. Earl of Mott in front end. Earl of Mott's going to win it. Earl of Mott first. Second, Sunny Elegant. Third might be Don't Tell Me He Trots. In front of Yentl Star and Crescent Glory, would you believe, has finished that close to them after galloping 3 times in the run.
First quarter, 31.6. Turning out of the straight, 900 left to travel in the Shire of Melton. Melton Plate. And the leader is Menwara Go for Gold from B.H. Cullen. In third spot was our Dream Scene working by the 800. 31.4 was the second quarter. 1 out, 1 back was It's Out of the Blue. Now Cam's Fool is moving up 3 wide, 8 metres off the lead. Menwara Go for Gold's under the whip here. B.H. Cullen's really put it to it. It's Out of the Blue, third, locked away on the inside, our Dream Scene. Cam's Fool's out 3 wide. Cincinnati Kid tracking it. Cam's Fool, the American pace, is rushing up now to B.H. Cullen at the 400. It's B.H. Cullen and Cam's Fool. Cincinnati Kid runs on from Menwara Go for Gold. It's Out of the Blue and then Tactical Dreamer. Shuffle right back, our Dream Scene. Third quarter in 28. Cam's Fool in front of the turn. Cincinnati Kid's after it. Tactical Dreamer's down the outside. Cam's Fool led. Here comes Cincinnati Kid and Tactical Dreamer. Cincinnati Kid, Tactical Dreamer. Cincinnati Kid hit the lead. Tactical Dreamer trying to cut it down. Cincinnati Kid, Tactical Dreamer. Tactical Dreamer won it. Tactical Dreamer got up and beat Cincinnati Kid. Photo for third. There was then Warrior, same old McRae and Black Comine at the tail end of the field. They're into the final circuit now, and Laredo the leader going to the 800, 5 metres in front. The second quarter was 31.9. Sitting without cover, Pacific Union. In Monaco, third. Now, Cool Warrior takes off 3 wide, and it moves up and past Lenny Bromack. Then Jagged Night on the pegs. Black Comine 3 wide with cover. Then same old McRae, and last of all, Mystical Warrior. Along the back they head now. 600 left to travel, and the leader is Laredo. Pacific Union moves up within a head now. Cool Warrior 5 metres away, 3 wide. Then in Monaco behind the leader, and in between runners was Lenny Bromack, and then Jagged Night from same old McRae and Mystical Warrior. Third quarter was 29, and Laredo up to the bend, led narrowly to Pacific Union. Is hard at work, but it's right there. Now Laredo shaken up in Monaco behind the leader. Lenny Bromack to the outside. Laredo led. Pacific Union the outside coming at it. Now Lenny Bromack over the top. Pacific Union hit the lead. Lenny Bromack trying to get to it. It's Pacific Union and Lenny Bromack. They'll hit it locked together. Pacific Union, I think. Pacific Union and Nostril to Lenny Bromack and Laredo. Then Jagged Night, Mystical Warrior in Monaco. Then Lotta Silkari, 3 wide indeed, starts its run. In between them was Protocori, and then came System 2. The Oronga Way, 3 wide with cover, and out of VJ last of all. 32.1 the second quarter. Working into the back straight the final time, and the leader is Manwara Hattrick by 4 metres on Jada Rose. Endeared moved up 3 wide. Sweet Matty Lombo behind the leader from Deanna Troy. Next on the inside, Lotta Silkari, then the Oronga Way. Protocori's badly held up third last. And then came System 2 and out of EJ. Leader off the back straight, Manwara Hattrick by 4 metres. Jada Rose is second. Manwara Hattrick is up in the ante. Now 5 metres, Jada Rose. In third, Sweet Matty Lombo. Endeared 3 wide, Deanna Troy in need of a run. Third quarter in 28.8. Manwara Hattrick the leader. Jada Rose under the whip, 5 metres away from Sweet Matty Lombo, Endeared. And then Deanna Troy trying to get out. Manwara Hattrick led. Deanna Troy gets the run. Endeared out wider. Manmore a hat-trick, Jada Rose. The Yeronga way late with Deanna Troy. Manmore a hat-trick, Deanna Troy. Manmore a hat-trick. Manmore a hat-trick beat Deanna Troy. Jada Rose third. Endeared fourth. Then the Yeronga way, Protocori. A gap to System 2, Sweet Matty Lombo. At last, then Ombre Higgins, and at the end of the field is Crafty Dennis. They're into the final lap in the Belinda Publishing Vicbred Super Series. 4-year-old Entires and Geldings Group 1 final. By my side, the favourite, the leader. Second quarter, 31-1. Captain Kalahari, 3 metres away second. George Edward third. Fourth, Master of Disguise. Then Carlsruhe, Romeo Castle, 3 back the outside. Now Peels 3 deep. And then Mystical Warrior. Next, Ombre Higgins, back along the pegs, Road to Rainbow. Dr. Dillinger and Crafty Dennis 3 wide last. 25 off the lead as they head off the back straight. And by my side leads Captain Kalahari by 4 metres. Romeo Castle 3 wide, move to third around Master of Disguise. On the inside, George Edward. By my side, Murphy going for home now. Got 6 metres clear of Captain Kalahari. Third quarter, 29-9. And by my side, let down, shot away. By my side, opened up 10 in front. Master of Disguise into the clear now from Captain Kalahari. But by my side as well in front. Master of Disguise runs to second, but by my side, an awesome win. By my side races clear and wins it by 10. Master of Disguise second, Captain Kalahari third. A photo for fourth, Ombre Higgins and Carlsruhe. Then came Dr. Dillinger, Mystical Warrior. Further back to Crafty Dennis, Road to Rainbow, Romeo Castle. Wide is our Dream Scene. On the inside, Lenny Bromack. In between runners, Jagged Knight. 3 wide with cover, Quick Approval. Next is Shotgun from DNA McRae. And last out wide, the Phantom's Guest. Second quarter in 30 seconds. Going into the back straight, the final time. Smoking Up is the leader, going for 7 wins in a row. And it led by 4 metres. In second spot was Laredo. Peg's third was Captain Kalahari's enjoyed a beautiful run. Out 3 wide was our Dream Scene. Then Lady DeBow on the inside, Lenny Bromack from Quick Approval. Jagged Knight held up, so is Shotgun. And then the Phantom's Guest and DNA McRae. Off the back straight, Smoking Up at the 400, the leader. 29.3 the third quarter. Smoking Up from Laredo. Our Dream Scene 3 wide. Captain Kalahari behind the leader. And then Lady DeBow, Quick Approval wider. Smoking Up, revved up on the turn, straight and 3 metres clear of Laredo. Our Dream Scene coming home. And then came Captain Kalahari. Smoking Up in front of Captain Kalahari. Our Dream Scene, but Smoking Up, he is burning up the track, Smoking Up. And he wins again. Smoking Up beat Captain Kalahari and Lenny Bromack, who closed late. Then came our Dream Scene, a terrific effort from it first up. And then Shotgun
was third, Aringa Bell fourth, then Noopy Duo, Impatient Pants, next one River Red, Enjoy Crownie, electing to come out 3 wide, trying to flush out River Red. He was successful. On the inside in next position, Enjoy Crownie's galloped. On the inside was Sol Invictus, then Front and Square, who grabs the back of River Red. Enjoy Crownie seemed to get checked. He galloped, he's out of play. Alabama Don passes him. Next quarter, 31-2, the half in 61.4. Runner Rail in front. He set up an even tempo. Leads 2 metres, no early spark. River Red's out 3 wide. Lenny Lewis has had the perfect run behind the leader. Aringa Bell the middle. Out 3 wide is Impatient Pants. 4 wide, Front and Square. Then Noopy Duo and Sol Invictus. 400 left to travel. 29.6 off the back straight. Runner Rail in front. Leads 3 metres, no early spark called upon. River Red 3 wide. 4 wide, Front and Square. Lenny Lewis behind the leader. Then Aringa Bell and also Impatient Pants. But Runner Rail, he's nicely clear. 150 out. No early spark, tries harder. Getting into the clear of Ringer Bell's running on. Wider out River Red. Runner Rail's getting tired. River Red, Ringer Bell trying to close, but Runner Rail all the way in the Super Series. Runner Rail beat River Red third, Ringer Bell. Out wider, Sol Invictus running on. 32-3 the next section, 65-2 for the half. In front, Hijinks leads 5 metres, Jacques Lemaire. Then Extra Wide Heart, 3 wide, Bright Hope, tracked up by Morong. Gavin Lang giving Morong every chance first up. The inside was maybe Hall of Free Rider, and then Le Petit Corporal with 600 to run. In front, Hijinks leads 2 metres, Jacques Lemaire, 3 wide, Bright Hope. The inside, Extra Wide Heart. In the middle, Free Rider, then Morong about to peel 4 wide. Then it may be Hall. pole. And Le Petit Corporal, 30.4 off the back straight. High Jinx giving a sight, leads 2 metres. Jacques Lemaire under the web. Bright Hope closing now. Morong yet to peel. Then Extra White Heart, maybe Hall, Le Petit Corporal and Free Rider around the turn. High Jinx in front. Jacques Lemaire trying to left. Bright Hope now. Morong swooping down the outside. Bright Hope hit the lead. Morong flying later. Bright Hope and Morong. Bright Hope just in front. And Morong made a dive. It's close. Morong or Bright Hope, Extra White Heart third, Jacques Lemaire fourth, was last of all. Next quarter, 31.5, 63.1 for the half. Do Dinkers Cullens out in front, leads 3 metres over Strauss. Our Rocket Man on the outside of Cool Chipper. Out 3 wide, Ali Loves It, then Cosmic Legacy, CC Me. Gavlin Midas a long way back with Night Workman, then Mevagissi. It's out of the blue, and last of all was Jack Alana. Out in front, Do Dinkers Cullen. Strauss is drawing closer now as the sprint goes on. Our Rocket Man third, Cool Chip off the better, then Cosmic Legacy, CC Me, and Ellie Loves It wider out down the back in 29.8. They're sprinting now. Do Dinkers Cullen and Strauss. Strauss on the outside, shades to Dinkers Cullen, then Cool Chip, our Rocket Man and Cosmic Legacy. Strauss on the outside of Do Dinkers Cullen. Strauss hit the lead. Do Dinkers Cullen coming back at him. Strauss and Do Dinkers Cullen. Strauss forged to the lead. He set without cover, but he was too tough. Strauss beat Do Dinkers Cullen. Our Rocket Man third. Cool Chip fourth. Then Cosmic Legacy. A long way back, Night Workman, CC Me.
Sir Gondola sits back half a length away third. It's out 3 wide though. Behind the leader was Earls first, and then in the middle was Hazzabaza. 3 wide with cover. Action After Dark gets a good toe into the race. Galloping back in the field was Viva La Fever. Bald Hill Bandits 3 back the inside. Then Bright Hope, Sammy Dogood galloped in front of A Touch of Flair, who had to drop inside of it. Sunina Asset came out in front of A Touch of Flair, and Viva La Fever, who broke up, has dropped back a distant last. 31.5 the second quarter, and Tamra Dawn took off. Tamra Dawn, despite the hard run, charged clear. Back and beyond, shifted out and then dropped back. Tamra Dawn's got a big lead. A Touch of Flair's going to have to do something special. Off the back straight, and Tamra Dawn led by 10. Second Hills first flat. Giving chase out wide was Action After Dark. Sonana Asset runs on as they came up to the turn. Third quarter in 29.3. Into the straight, Tamra Dawn's in front. Out by about 8 metres. A Touch of Flair's behind the wall of horses. Tamra Dawn in front, well clear in fact of Action After Dark, Bright Hope, and then Sonana Asset. Tamra Dawn in front. A Touch of Flair gets out. He absolutely flies but missed. Tamra Dawn won. Second, A Touch of Flair. Third, Action After Dark. And then Sonana Asset. Star urged along to stay 3 wide with cover. Tramos is 4 back the inside, has had an easy run, but he's got nowhere to go at the moment. Out 3 wide on the track, Reba Raja. Between runners was Scruffy Murphy and Sting Like a Bee is last. 800 metres to travel. The second quarter in 32. And the leader into the back straight is the Warp Drive. 3 metres to Richard Henry, who's been working hard. In third spot, the Phantom's Guest. Then Toe Tapper. 3 wide now, moving up is Sokiola. Next on the inside, Strauss. Then My Coconut. Bayside Seal Star struggling. Hooking wide, Reba Raja's coming with a run. And then Tramos, Scruffy Murphy and Sting Like a Bee not going well. Off the back, 400 left to travel. The Warp Drive led Richard Henry. Sokiola 5 metres away. Then Toe Tap and Mike Coconut to the outside. Struggling the Phantom's Guest, trying to get out with Strauss. And then Reba Raja. Third quarter was 28.2. They fan into the straight. Richard Henry, the Warp Drive, has them there. Mike Coconut. Reba Raja down the outside. Strauss running on. Reba Raja moved up with Mike Coconut. Reba Raja sprinted to the lead. And Reba Raja is going to win the cup. Reba Raja first. Second, Strauss, and third, Toe Tap.
Everywhere it goes, off the inside in the middle, Global Force, but still wedged up. Poppy's Boy on the peg, second last. He's 4 back the markers, and now My Man Sunshine has shuffled to the rear. First quarter was 31.6 at the 800 metre peg. Second quarter has appeared in 31.8, so much the same as the first. They're about to get serious in the Central Goldfield Shire Maryborough Gold Cup. Night Workman is the leader, going for an all-the-way victory. Down the back, he leads by a couple of metres on Flaming Roadstar. Blakey's waiting for the Constable sprint lane. Immortal Quest has moved up to third, 3 wide, having to sustain the run. Frame Game, he's jogging back in behind them, but sweating on a way through. Strauss on the 3 wide trail. Well within strike striking distance now. The fave 10 off the leader at the quarter. The middle Jackahorty just dropping off the pace. Sayonara, deeper out Tactical Dreamer, then Global Force, My Man Sunshine and Poppy's Boy. They sprint up for home. 28-7 the third quarter, where it's Flaming Roadstar going up tonight. Workman joining in out in the middle of the track is Strauss the favourite. Immortal Quest going with it. Jackahorty thundering home with Tactical Dreamer. Here's a go in the cup at the 100-metre mark. Jackahorty went up to Strauss. Strauss and Jackahorty a great duel, but Jackahorty doing best. Jackahorty wins the Maryborough Cup. Beats Strauss in the fast finish in Global Force. Then Tactical Dreamer. Lighter than behind those. Frame game with Hest has had the best run in the race following the leader, and should be the fresh horse on the scene coming through along the St Arnold Sporting Club sprint lane. In the 3 wide trail now, getting a nice toe forward, Master Maori. Extra White Hearts 3 back for poles. Bunny's Invasion wedged up in the middle. Tracking it was Frosty VB. On the pegs, Miss Tiny Tot. Cano Ned's 3 wide, 3 back on the train, but third last. Wrong second last, and Steffi J's at the rear. 30.6, a quicker second quarter. Back and Beyond still leads the field down the back by a couple of metres. Running Pinevale flat out in the breeze, staying with him. Over on the outside, 3 wide, Sir Gondler driven up. Over on the inside next, Countess Hess following the leader. Bunny's Invasion can get out shortly as Sir Gondler gives ground. Master Maori 4 deep off its back at the quarter. Extra White Heart still on the pegs, 3 back. Frosty VB's wedged up between them. Out deep on the track, letting go. Cano Ned with a big sprint. He's coming around them fast but very wide. Morong tries to follow him. Miss Tiny Tot and then Steffi J. 30.1 third quarter. End of the straight they race. Good finish coming up. Back and Beyond challenged by Countess Hess. Bunny's Invasion joining in, then Master Maori, Extra White Heart. Back and Beyond challenged by Countess Hess. Countess Hess put her head in front and she drew away. Countess Hess for the St Arnaud Trotters Cup wins at 2 metres. Second, Back and Beyond. Third, Extra White Heart. Fourth, the photo. Miss Tiny Tot getting on, so can hear the bell and get the last lap call. He leads the way for Gaff by a metre. The outside, Poppy's Boy. He's now going up to pour on the pressure, Stuart Govers. The inside in third, waiting for the St Arnold Sporting Club sprint lane, Trinity Lane. Fourth, Mendassi's had a great run. Global Force comes up 3 wide into fifth. In the middle is Blatchford. Blakey's on the pegs. Flaming Roadstar driven up on the 3 wide trail. He's around 20 off the leader at the 550. Then Spirit on, our Rocket Man. Robert John Boyan dropping off Track and Trace. Second quarter, 30.2, where now Poppy's Boy surged on by to the front from Track and Trace. In second, Trinity Lane now moving off the inside, tracking one off the inside, but under the whip, Jackalon. Blakey's got through. Big traffic problems back in the field. Right around the outside, Global Force getting up along the inside, Spirit on. Flaming Roads is in a bad traffic jam, but Poppy's Boy looks to have them covered. 27-7 the third quarter. Nicely clear, Trinity Lane. Then Blakey starting to run on. Poppy's Boy's got a good break. Good battle for the Miners. Blakey getting the second from Trinity Lane, but Poppy's Boy wins another Country Cup. Poppy's Boy scores by 4 metres. Second has gone to Blakey, third to Photo. Trinity Lane getting tired and Global Force rushing home late. Then Jackalong, Spirit on and Blatchford to 0.8. And the joint leaders are Stratton and the Ring Bell. Still going neck and neck out of the straight. Over on the inside third, Wagonette's had the drop on them and will be able to make use of the Carlton Draft sprint lane in the home straight. John Ryan just reaching down for the deafeners, asking for a little more. The outside, Mr. Strike Master tapped along. The inside is Bold Salute. Over on the outside, Jamila Lady starts her 3 wide run. She's winding up. Halfway between turns now is only about 15 off the leader. Then Olivia Speed really go buys under the baton. And Wells have dropped off Lily's Boy Blimber and out the background Bomber. 31-4 third quarter. As they sprint up further now in the Morena Trotters Cup, a Ring Bell putting it to Stratton. They're then going head and head for a while. And they'll corner together, but Jamila Lady's chiming in. Mr. Strike Master's blocked behind them now, looking for some room, and then Wagonette and Bold Salute getting to the outside, running on in the straight they race. Where the leader is a Ring Bell, but Jamila Lady's coming in it, and right down the outside, Bold Salute. Jamila Lady took the front, and Jamila Lady wins the Miami Trotters Cup. Beats second, Bold Salute on the outside, just in front of the Ring Bell, but a close photo. Mr. Strike Master fourth, then Stratton and Olivia Speed. A break back to Wagonette. 2 metres clear the favourite. Jackalon's in second spot doing the hard work, but he's a tough customer who likes it that way. Third on the inside, Lenny. Fourth, Dallas Page. No moves as yet. Spiridon's over on the inside. Can Strike is this 3 wide with a run from Curator. Around the outside of Trinity Lane and out the back. Following the man for practice, TP Town. 32 is the second quarter. It's only been a little in the first half of the last mile and they quicken up down the back. Well, he's the hard driver's the pilot. He leads by a couple of metres at the quarter. The outside closing in
second Jackalon, but reined up. The inside Lenny waiting for the Carlton Draft sprint lane. The sprint's right on. Cam strikes out there, 3 wide under the whip. Pushing out underneath the whip though now is Dallas Page, 30.5 for the third quarter. Then spurred on Trinity Lane and Curator. End of Australia goes for broke on. He's a hard drive. Lenny sprint laning through. Wider out Jackalon, Dallas Page and Cam strike. He's a hard drives in front. Lenny's closing in. He's come quickly, Lenny. And Lenny wins the line, the Pacing Cup. Scores by 2 metres to He's a hard drive. Dallas Page third. Fourth Cam strike out wide. Just in front of Spurred on.
Was trouble there. Man's Ralph broke and Uncle Patrika was checked. Leader out of the straight is Claire's Brother as a touch of flair made its run 3 wide. It'll go up to second. Illawongi in third. Fourth is Jorio. Next is Endandon on the inside of Viva La Fever from Starlight Josh. Code of Honour, Man's Ralph, Son and Asset and Uncle Patrika. 33-4 the second quarter. And Claire's Brother along the back led 3 metres. A touch of flair second, the favourite. Illawongi in third, Jorio fourth. Now coming out 3 wide, Starlight Josh. Next on the inside as they worked off the back straight was Endandon and then Viva La Fever. And wider out Sanana Asset as they passed the 400. Third quarter in 30.2. A touch of flair level with Claire's Brother. 5 metres Jorio, Illawongian, Starlight Josh, Sanana Asset runs on wider, but it gallops Sanana Asset. A touch of flair hit the lead turning from Claire's Brother, and he raced away. A touch of flair immediately put a gap on them. Coming through Illawongian, Starlight Josh, Jorio, running into some trouble there, Viva La Fever, but it is all a touch of flair. He is right at the top of his game, and a touch of flair roars away. He streaks in, won it by 20. Viva La Fever grabs second on the line from Illawongian, who was gallant. Then Jorio, Starlight Josh, Uncle Patrika did a big job. For real. Fourth Franco Air, fifth is Reba Raja, but locked away. 3 back the Pegs. Next is Tactical Dreamer from Ballgown, Flaming Roadstar. Third last time, Yosemite Sam, and then Tromos and Poppy's Boy. Second quarter was only 32.5 litres at a pretty good run. The Warp Drive 4 metres in front of Sting Like a Bee. For real third, then came Franco Air. The inside Reba Raja from Tactical Dreamer. And then Ballgown, I'm Yosemite Sam, Flaming Roadstar, Poppy's Boy and Tromos. 500 left to travel. And it's the Warp Drive leading. Off the back straight, 3 metres to Sting Like a Bee. For real third. And then came Franco Air from Reba Raja, I'm Yosemite Sam, Poppy's Boy wide, but it's 20 off the lead. Third quarter was only 29.3. And up to the turn, the Warp Drive led Sting Like a Bee. For real. And then Franco Air, Reba Raja. The Warp Drive led for home. For real getting the run. Sting Like a Bee wider. The Warp Drive in front. Sting Like a Bee trying to get it. For real winding up now the mare. The Warp Drive in front. For real pegging it back. The Warp Drive still in front. And the Warp Drive has done it all the way. The Warp Drive beat For Real. Third, Sting Like a Bee. And then Reba Raja, Franco Air.
The Spirit tries to take his spot. Morong's galloping his way out of contention as Gentleman Jim trying to get a 3 wide trail up from the back, and Frosty VB's trying to follow up his move with Morong galloping, losing 20 metres on the bunch, but chasing. He'll catch up to them, but it might be about as close as he can get after giving them a start, and Jasper's surprise out the back. 32.6 second quarter after a 31.5 first quarter. So whatever you like, in his Aussie debut, he's had it pretty good. And Gavin Lang looks to have a lap full of horse at the 600. Leads a neck. The outside Tough Tussle with the deafness released already. Just urged along to move up a little closer. Bright Hope's poised to go in the 1-1. Gentleman Jim's creeping up 3 wide, about to put it in the pocket. The Pegs back and beyond behind the leader. 3 the inside, High Jinx. Frosty VB is getting a nice toe in the veteran. He's only 10 off the leader. On his back, Bald Hill Bandit. Trappers Spirit is hard driven. He's a heartbreaker. And Morong, 29.8 third quarter. And whatever you like will lead them into the straight. From Tough Tussle, here's Frosty VB letting go down the middle. He's coming with a barnstorming run. Got past Gentleman Jim, battling on, back and beyond. Gavin Lang now goes for whatever you like. Frosty VB's trying hard, and back and beyond coming through fast. Back and beyond, and Frosty VB, Bright Hope getting through. But they hit the line. Nearly a dead heat this, nearly a 3-way dead heat. Back and beyond over on the inside, and wide out Frosty VB, and Bright Hope was bursting through in the middle. Run. Here's Henchman, he's had a good trip. Global Force is poised to pounce. On his back, Roderick John Boy. Jeffrey Webster is now bringing Mike Coconut the mare around the pack. 3 deep. Blatchford tries to follow up the move. Cool Chips in on the marker line. 3 back. 4 back. Blakey looking for a break in traffic. Now the favourite has broken up there. Barclay Court, he's in bother. He lost ground. He's a hard drive, got past him. Barclay Court, the favourite, now out of play, back with a Timely Trader. second quarter. 31-9. Things about to get serious now in the Wedderburn Cup, where it's our Brahman boy reined up. Mike Coconut is looming up large. He gets to second, giving ground my man Sunshine. Global Force runs on 3 wide into third. Henchman looking to weave clear of the pocket behind the leader. Blakey's running on strongly. He's starting to boom around the pack. Roderick John Boy wider. Cool Chip weaves in off the pegs, and then he's a hard drive. 28 third quarter, and striding to the lead, my Coconut in the cup, but Blakey's in pursuit. Global Force battling on. Henchman along the Wedderburn sprint lane. Blakey's loomed up now to my Coconut, who did all the bullocking work. She's trying to fight on. Blakey's taken the front though, and Blakey wins the Wedderburn Pacing Cup. 3 metres on my Coconut, gallant in defeat. Global Force third, I'd say, in a photo over Henchman.
Enjoy it, Crowney. Then back on the pegs, Code of Honour. Last of all out of the straight was Master Maori. 900 left to travel, and it's Acacia Ridge leading the way. Acacia Ridge 4 metres in front of Tough Tussle, who's done it tough sitting without cover. In third spot was Dix the Man. In fourth position, TC County. Le Petit Corporal came out 3 wide. It's fifth. Sundon's Gift is 3 back the inside. Second quarter was 31-3 as they work their way into the back straight. Motu Misana is 3 wide with cover. And then 22-10, Dance to Victory. Enjoy it, Crowney, Code of Honour, and Master Maori as they head along the back straight. Leader is Acacia Ridge. Tough Tussle only 2 metres away. 5 metres Le Petit Corporal off the back straight. Acacia Ridge is upping the ante. It's 4 metres in front. Tough Tussle called on now. Le Petit Corporal dropped to the inside. Motu Misana makes ground. And then Enjoy Your Crowney. Sundon's Gift went for a gallop. 29-2 third quarter. Acacia Ridge led Tough Tussle turning 6 metres. Then Le Petit Corporal, Motu Misana and Enjoy Your Crowney. It's Acacia Ridge 6 metres in front. Tough Tussle sticks on bravely, but Acacia Ridge is clear. Off Tough Tussle, running on Enjoy It Crowney, but Acacia Ridge wins again. Acacia Ridge is too good. A brave effort, Tough Tussle second. Enjoy It Crowney third. Then came 22 was Jackahorty. Ball Gown is tracking it up 3 wide. And then back on the pegs as they swing out of the straight was Cool Chip. 4 back the inside, way up high. Blakey's got Shuffle well back. And then Tactical Dreamer, She's Royalty, and Barclay quarters last. Second quarter in 32.3. Gavlin Midas is the leader turning into the back straight. 3 metres Sayonara. Out wide on the track, getting up into third spot, Jackahorty. Behind the leader was He's a Hard Drive. Then Village Fever wedged away. Ball Gown 3 wide with cover. Next on the pegs was Cool Chip. And they were followed by Blakey in between runners. Wide out Tactical Dreamer from way up high. She's Royalty. And Barclay Court as they head off the back straight. Gavlin Midas is the leader, 400 metres to travel. Off the back straight in 28.7. It's Gavlin Midas by a metre, Sayonara. Jackahorty's closing in. Ball Gown 4 deep. Tactical Dreamer 5 wide. She's Royalty's run up behind them from Village Fever. Jackahorty goes up to hit the lead. Ball Gown's after it. Tactical Dreamer's wider out. It's Ball Gown going up with Tactical Dreamer. She's Royalty trying to get through. Ball Gown, Jackahorty. Jackahorty's kicking back. Ball Gown, Jackahorty. They'll hit it together. Nearly a dead heat. Maybe Ball Gown, but it's very close. Ball Gown, Jackahorty from Tactical Dreamer, She's Royalty, and Barclay Court was a big run running.
Sees them all. 31 for the first quarter of the last mile. It's been run at a solid tempo, the Trotters Cup, and going toward the 800 metre mark. Earl's first is out in front. He leads the way by a neck. Up on the outside in the chair, second is Maybe Hall. It's worked hard in the run. Bull Hill Bandit is 3 wide, getting to third. On the inside, jogging, Le Petit Corporal is waiting for the Stay Safe sprint lane. In the middle, Benito's wedged up, and Dan Don's getting a nice drag up the back marker, 3 wide. He's put in a bit of a rough one there, and he has galloped, so getting a check. Morong on his back as they head along the back. Back and Beyond still on the inside looking for room. Buddy's Invasion gets out. Bright Hope the inside. Morong gets out deeper. Well back was Mans Ralph. Frosty VB can't get into the race. He's second last, and Andandon's at the rear. 32-1 second quarter, 30.4 the third. And around the bend in the Stay Safe Bought Trotters Cup. Earl's first, and on the outside Ball Hill Bandit are both flat out. Joining in Le Petit Corporal. Getting a run at the sprint lane. Back and Beyond. They've got it between them. Earl's first in front. Ball Hill Bandit, Le Petit Corporal, and Back and Beyond zooming through on the Stay Safe sprint lane. Le Petit Corporal and Back and Beyond. Le Petit Corporal's in front. Le Petit Corporal scores, beats Back and Beyond. Third's a photo. Bald Hill Bandit, a big run. Bright Hope is in a close photo, might have nabbed third. Earl's his run as they hot up now inside the bell, and back at the tail end is Albert Brown. They go toward the 800 metre mark. In the final lap of the Loddon Valley Stud Bought Pacing Cup, and it's Roderick John Boy the leader. He's out by a metre. Closing in now, Immortal Quest, the favourite, is up to second to look the leader. leader in the eye. 3 wide out, Brahman Boy makes a line of 3. Over on the inside, waiting for the stay safe sprint lane is Belcardo Master. In the middle, Gavlin Midas flat out. The leaders really sprint hard down the back straight. Curator's getting out deep. Morris George is wider under the whip, giving ground. Lenny's looking for room on the pegs, and Albert Brown, he's a hard drive, and Morris George back to the rear. They ran 29.1 for the second quarter. The third, 29.6, and the leader is Immortal Quest, the favourite. But the back marker, our Brahman Boy, is issuing a challenge. He's under the whip, but he's battling on. They're 10 metres in front of Roderick John Boy, then Belcardo Master, Gavlin Midas, and Lenny trying to get into the clear, looking for a place. But in the straight, Immortal Quest is nicely out in front. Our Brahman Boy, Roderick John Boy, Gavlin Midas finding out the minors with Lenny, but it's Immortal Quest in front of our Brahman Boy, and Immortal Quest will win the Loddon Valley Stud Bort Pacing Cup. 3 metres. Second has gone to our Brahman Boy. Third's a photo, maybe Gavlin Midas just in front of. Is having to chase very hard. She's about 20 metres back, and out the back then Quick Armbro and Maggie's Son pulled up. 32.3 was the opening quarter. And they head to the 800 metre peg. In the final lap of the Cobram Cup, it's Kaka Point Cracker, one of the back markers, leading the way for Tony Peacock. The outside second, Murniong Rager, just moving up a little bit closer in the chair. Blakey is now third with a drop on the back of the leader after leading them up initially. He'll get the Linrose Start sprint lane in the home straight. In fourth, poised to go, was Mevagessi. The inside Immortal Quest blocked. He's in fifth of the 600. Then Charlie McGee, last of the group, Roderick John Boy. Innocent Eyes is 15 metres away up the back, Quick Armbro. 30.4 was the second quarter. They've got around 450 metres to go. Kaka Point Cracker, he's tapped along, but he leads by a length. On his back is Blakey, giving a little ground. Murniong Rager, so Mevagessi goes 3 wide. Immortal Quest trying to extricate away from the inside. Charlie McGee, and then Roderick John Boy around the turn in the Cobram Cup, and he's kicked away here. Kaka Point Cracker, he got away from Blake, who gets the inside run. Then Immortal Quest, Kaka Point Cracker, he's running on empty, coming through Blakey, and then Immortal Quest. Kaka Point Cracker's in front though, he's fighting them off, and Kaka Point Cracker wins the Cobram Cup. 3 metres to Blakey, third Immortal Quest, fourth Charlie McGee, then Mevagessi. Robert John to go. The next pair, Rock Opera, is racing on the outside of Light Justice, and second last then on the inside was Truly Holmes with Jillaby Terminator at the tail. They make their way out of the straight, going toward the 600 metre mark. In the Kyabram Hotel Kyabram Pacing Cup, 32.2 was the second quarter, and Gavlin Midas is the leader from his co-favourite in second, Uninvited. They're going neck and neck down the back. The inside, waiting for the sprint lane run, is Don't Tell Low Bell. But giving some ground or under some pressure here was Gavlin Midas. In front of him, he's kicking on though. Around them, oh my God, in fourth. Rock Opera's 3 wide, getting to fifth, 10 off the leader. Back in the centre of runners, Golden Flues, Will Albert Run. Well back, Jillaby Terminator, Light Justice and Truly Holmes. 31-1 third quarter. The 2 favourites are locked in battle in the Kyabram Cup. Gavlin Midas just snuck away from Uninvited, who wobbled up the track on the turn. Out deeper, Rock Opera's running on, then Don't Tell Low Bell. Gavlin Midas kicked clear from Uninvited, and Rock Opera charging up to second. But Gavlin Midas wins the Kyabram Cup, scores by about 4 metres. Second, Rock Opera just in front of Uninvited. Don't Tell Low Bell not far away in fourth along the inside. Then Golden Flues, oh my God. Jillaby Terminator, Will Albert Run.
Wide for the last lap. Then just in behind those was Trapper's Gift getting off the pegs. Bright Hope came out 3 wide to get some cover, and then came Dix the Man on the inside from Dandon, Kate Alpenny, and then Bundy's Invasion and Master Maori. Second quarter was 30.8, and Genova Hanover leads down the back, about 4 metres in front of Wadaya. Under pressure out wide was Dance to Victory. Behind the leader was Trapper's Spirit, and then came Trapper's Gift, but Genova Hanover gets away on its rivals. 500 left to travel, about 7 metres Wadaya. Over on the inside was Trapper's Spirit, and then came Bright Hope giving chase wide. Next is Dance to Victory. Genova Hanover got clear off the back straight. Third quarter was 31.6. It'll turn with a handy lead. Bright Hope out wide runs on, and right around the outside, Bunny's Invasion. But Genova Hanover's well clear turning, up by 12. A good battle for the Miners with Bright Hope down the outside, Bunny's Invasion. Then Wadaya followed by Trapper's Spirit. But it's Genova Hanover clear. Bright Hope's gradually pegging it back with Bunny's Invasion. But Genova Hanover wins it. Genova Hanover first, a photo for the Miners, Bright Hope, and Bunny's Invasion, who galloped at the start, was a terrific run. Master Maori made up ground, and then came Trap. Ball Gown leads. 29.3 was the second quarter. Sting Like a Bee running second. Third was Diamonds and Furs. Coming out 3 wide as they work their way into the back. She's Royalty moves up within 8 metres of the leader. In between runners was Strauss. Bob's Blue Boy 3 wide with cover. Next on the inside, Cincinnati Kid. And then Decorated Jasper, and towards the end, Roderick John Boy and Slippery Mackenzie. They're running now, heading along the back straight. And Bull Gown's 3 metres in front of Sting Like a Bee. 6 metres to Diamonds and Furs, Strauss and She's Royalty. Bull Gown being tackled by Sting Like a Bee off the back. 28-7 the third quarter. Sting Like a Bee moves up on the outside of Bull Gown. 8 metres Diamonds and Furs, and then Strauss around the turn. Sting Like a Bee outside Bull Gown. 10 metres away Diamonds and Furs and Cincinnati Kid. Sting Like a Bee the outside of Bull Gown. Then Cincinnati Kid. Bull Gown keeps kicking. Sting Like a Bee lifting again. Bull Gown and Sting Like a Bee. Sting Like a Bee might have got up on the line from Bull Gown. A close go. 15 away Cincinnati Kid from the wall of them, including
and Triliner, 30.7 the next quarter, 60.5 for the half. The leader, Henchman, Cosmic Legacy, has everything thrown at him. Belcardo Master behind the leader, then Curl Chip, Night Workman, Seymour out 3 wide but struggling. Then Blatchford on the inside, Formula One's looking for a run. Seymour Lights through the middle, then Triliner and Morris George. Henchman's got them all off the bed. He leads 5 metres, Belcardo Master and Cosmic Legacy. Night Workman into the clears running on. Then Curl Chip and Seymour Lights, 29-4 down the back straight. The leader, Henchman, Belcardo Master to the outside with Night Workman. They turn the bend. Henchman in front. Belcardo Master looms up as a danger. Then Night Workman and Seymour Lights. Henchman and Belcardo Master. Belcardo Master hit the lead. Henchman coming again. Night Workman after the pair. A 3-way finish. They hit it. Belcardo Master. Belcardo Master's 1.5 head to Night Workman. Henchman third and a great finish. Seymour Lights close up. Triliner a massive run. Then Cosmic Legacy, Curl Chip, Blatchford.
Back and beyond. Maybe Hall takes off 3 wide around Bald Hill Bandit. Miss Tiny Top 3 back the pegs. Classic Comment, who made a poor beginning, is now 3 wide with cover. And then Master Maori 4 back the inside from West Texas Crude. Then Starlight Josh and Steffi J at the tail of the field. 32.5 was the second quarter. Into the back straight they head now. In the Petstock Shepherd and Trotters Cup, and the leader is Bundy's Invasion by a head on Picasso Star, and then Maybe Hall 3 wide. Bundy's Nipper behind the leader, and then in between runners heading along the back straight was Back and Beyond. 3 wide with cover, Classic Comment. Then came Miss Tiny Tot. Bald Hill Bandit's got nowhere to go. West Texas Crude now out 3 wide, 25 from the lead, and then Master Mary, he came off the peg. Starlight Josh got up on its inside. Last is Steffi J. Third quarter, 29-1. And the Wonder Cats, Bundy's Invasion. It's 3 metres in front on the bend. From Picasso Star, Bundy's Nipper. Back and Beyond held up. And then Miss Tiny Tot into the straight. It's Bundy's Invasion from Picasso Star. Then came Bundy's Nipper. Back and Beyond. The leader though, Bundy's Invasion. Bundy's Nipper battling on with Picasso Star. Then Miss Tiny Tot. But it's Bundy's Invasion. Bundy's Invasion beat Bundy's Nipper. Close up third is probably Picasso Star from Miss Tiny Tot and Back and Beyond. Not far in behind them, Bald Hill Bandit from Master Mount. The last is the Warp Drive. First quarter in 31. In the final circuit in the Neat Line Home Shepherd and Gold Cup. And the leader is Immortal Crest. 3 metres away second as they work to the back is Sting Like a Bee. In third spot was Wideford Hill. And then the Phantom's Guest. 3 wide, Poppy's Boy moves up. Ultimate Mark 3 back along the inside. Then Mighty Cullen now in a pocket. Out wider on the track, Sir Galvanator. The Warp Drive 3 wide, 3 back. Nydia second last on the inside. Ball Gown now at the rear. They backed the second quarter right off. It was 32.4. Heading down the back straight, it's Immortal Crest by a metre. Sting Like a Bee second. 3 metres away in third position. As they work off the back was Poppy's Boy. And then came Wideford Hill behind the leader. The Phantom's Guest is tapped up between runners. Heading off the back straight, 29-4 third quarter. And Sting Like a Bee moved up to put his nose in front. It's Sting Like a Bee from Immortal Crest. Right in behind them, Wideford Hill. Poppy's Boy, Ultimate Mark. Turning into the straight, Sting Like a Bee the outside of Immortal Crest. Then came Ultimate Mark. It's Sting Like a Bee from Immortal Crest. Then Wideford Hill, Ultimate Mark. But Sting Like a Bee will do it again. Sting Like a Bee wins the cup. Second placing goes to Immortal Quest and a photo third. Between Ultimate Mark, Mighty Cullen was there as well. Close up was Nydia with Segal.
Then Gurok Gun, Gondola Guy inside Trapper's Spirit. When the pace went on, False Gem was struggling to make ground. Then Aussie Trump, Whatever You Like's on the inside. Then What Are You? And the long gap to Memoir Echo. 31-6 the next quarter, 63-9 for the half. Scarlet Ribbons leads over and on. Earl's first third inside Bright Hope. Then Gurok Gun, Gondola Guy. Trapper's Spirit was next. 3 wide False Gem. Then What Are You? Who Needs a Run. Aussie Trump and Whatever You Like. Past the 400. wide. Scarlet Ribbons leads a metre from end to end on. Bright Hope yet to peel. Earl's first waiting for the runner. Then Gurok Gun and gone to the guy. 30.5 down the back straight. And end to end on hit the lead. But here's Bright Hope to the outside running on. Then Scarlet Ribbons, Earl's first and Gurok Gun to the outside. Bright Hope pounces. Bright Hope hit the lead. Gurok Gun trying to run on around there and down on. Next one Scarlet Ribbons, but Bright Hope after a lovely run in transit broke away, and Bright Hope's too good. He'll finally win the cup. It's Bright Hope wins over Gurok Gun. Then Trapper's Spirit, whatever you like, flying at the end. Was a great run. Next one was and on with False Gem. A long way back, Earl's leader from Antigua Bay. Second quarter, 32.2. The half in 64.1. Blakey in front from Antigua Bay. Fleet Express third. 3 wide henchman around Memoir Maker. Then Blatchford. Global Force 3 wide and 1 back within striking distance. Next one, Lenny. A long way back, Island Tiger, Mighty Mac Kalen. And the Timely Trader was last. Again, Antigua Bay joins Blakey. Blakey the inside. Antigua Bay the outside. Shaken up now. Henchman 3 wide. Fleet Express just behind them with Memoir Maker, and they're clear of Blatchford. Off the back straight in 29.5. Blakey on the inside of Antigua Bay. They're 6 metres in front of Fleet Express. Memoir Maker trying to get into the clear. Antigua Bay levels up with Blakey. He hit the lead. Antigua Bay from Blakey, then Fleet Express, Henchman and Memoir Maker. Antigua Bay, he did it tough, but he hit the lead, and this is a great performance. Antigua Bay beat Blakey. Fleet Express third. Memoir Maker fourth. Blatchford made late ground, then Hedgeman Global.
Side is third. River Red is out there 3 wide just at the moment in fourth spot. Moving up around Figment. Olivia Speed's done a good job to chase hard. Full back the inside from Kai Valley Mirage. And then out the back were Thunderjack, and behind him Any Extra. 31.5 second quarter, so a solid first half of the last mile, and he quickly dashed away here, Andy's favourite, down the back. He's opened up a good break. He's got out 20 metres in front of Yvonne and Lenny Lewis, River Red. He's got some chasing ahead of him, the favourite. He peels to the outside, then Kai Valley Mirage. Figment broke up there. Kai Valley Mirage got past him okay, and then Olivia Speed, but around the bend, 30.5 third quarter, and well out in front is Andy's favourite. He's 10 metres clear. Yvonne's run to second. River Red is struggling, the favourite, to even run a place. Kai Valley Mirage has got past him. Lenny Lewis has dropped out of the race with Olivia Speed. In the straight though, Andy's favourite. He's nicely clear. Yvonne's trying valiantly. Kai Valley Mirage got to third but broke up. But Andy's favourite is going to be too good. Wins the Moama Electrical Service Trotters Cup in a breeze in the end. 10 metres on the line. Second has gone to Yvonne. Third, River Red. Fourth was Kai Valley Mirage. He's a good run. He did a few things wrong. In the $25,000 Alabarachuka Pacing Cup, and it's Poppy's boy, the Country Cup's king. He's doing it from the top. He leads by 5 metres. Working hard, Sokiola. The deafener's out already on him. He's under the stick. It's out of the blue. Passes him along the inside into second. Trying to angle into the clear, Blakey. He gets out 3 wide underneath the bomb. Yosemite Sam, but they're both flat strap. Gee, Sequoia Spirit's got a lovely run, a shortcut right up along the inside. He's about to get to third and into the clear. Flaming Road Star tries to follow him. On Yosemite Sam, the favourites labouring. Fleet Express and Tactical Dreamer launching deep but a long way back. 30.5 second quarter, 29.2 the third. Poppy's boys rolling. He's out by 7 metres. It's out of the blues, running a bold race in second. Sequoia Spirit, then Blakey. Further back, Flaming Road Star. Into the stretch though, Poppy's boy. It's another Country Cups win. And Poppy's boys coming clear from It's out of the blue. Flaming Road Star running on late, but Poppy's boy scores again. Great horse. He scores by 8 metres. Second, It's out of the blue. Flaming Road Star, I think, just snatching third in front of boys.
Robin Hood with a lap to travel as Flashing Red Eyeballs sting like a bee. The third pair back are For Real outside of Mighty Cullen. Next is Win For You. Then came Franco Air. Tribute now 3 wide. Second last Sir Galvanator. And the Warp Drive is 3 wide with cover coming from last. They go past the 800 and Sting Like a Bee leads. Second quarter in 30.5. Flashing Red is a nose away second the outside. And then Reba Raja third inside Robin Hood. Moving up out 3 wide was Tribute around For Real. 3 back along the inside was Mighty Cullen. And then the Warp Drive 3 wide with cover. Win For You 4 back the pegs is badly pocketed. Sir Galvanator's 3 wide and then Franco Air. They're well bunched off the back. And it's Sting Like a Bee in front of Flashing Red. Leads it by a head as they go to the 400. Tributes out 3 wide. Moves to third. Reba Raja is back on the inside. Robin Hood in need of a run. And then the Warp Drive. Third quarter was 29.1. Sting Like a Bee just led from Flashing Red. Tributes out wider. Then the Warp Drive. Reba Rajak trying to get the run. Sting Like a Bee kicked. The favourite 4 metres in front of Flashing Red. Reba Rajak trying to get out. Sting Like a Bee in front. Tributes wider. It's Sting Like a Bee from Flashing Red. Sting Like a Bee in front. Sting Like a Bee won the cup. Sting Like a Bee from Flashing Red and For Real. Close up behind them were Tribute with also
Invasion, then 22-10, Trappers, Spirit, Blue Rock and Abby's Idol, 31 for the next section, half in 62.1, and on leads 3 metres Apache Blue Jean, Runner Rail 3 wide joining in, then Dance to Victory, Buddy's Invasion, Buddy's Nipper, the inside 22-10, then Blue Rock, Trappers, Spirit and Abby's Idol, 500 left to travel, and the first beaten Apache Blue Jean, and on, joined by the favourite Runner Rail outside and on, out 3 wide Buddy's Invasion trying to join in, then Dance to Victory, out very wide off the track, trying on Blue Rock, 29-9 down the back straight, Runaway went to a narrow lead from end to end on, they're 5 metres in front of Buddy's Invasion under the whip, and then Blue Rock around the turn, and Runaway leads by a metre, and on trying to kick back, Buddy's Invasion on the outside, and on does kick back from Runaway, and on just in front of Runaway, and on coach to the line by one, gets the money, and on big Runaway, Buddy's Invasion third, 22-10 fourth, then Dance to Victory, Trappers, Spirit, Blue Rock out in front of him now, so good now, Slipper McKenzie, 3 wide and 1 back, Elegant Dash, 3 wide, 2 back, then Rhythm Maker, and Dancing with Albert, 30.3 the second quarter, 62-2 for the half, White for Hill leads a metre, Drive by second, Delvin Jacks out 3 wide, on the inside, Pick Handles, 3 wide with Slipper McKenzie, he might have just gone back in the centre, Slipper McKenzie, I think he has, Elegant Dash is next, then Equity Jet, Rhythm Maker, and Dancing with Albert, as they get past the 400, 29 seconds down the back, White for Hill, leads 3 metres, Pick Handles, Drive by struggling, next one, Slipper McKenzie, now he comes out 4 wide, trying to get around Delvin Jack, but approaching the turn, White for Hill in front, Pick Handles into a clear, as they straighten up, White for Hill in front of Pick Handles, Slipper McKenzie wide out, the leader White for Hill, Equity Jabber on the inside, Equity Jabber's flying, hit the lead, race clear, and a huge off, Equity Jabber wins the Traralgon Cup second, Delvin Jack third close, either Slipper McKenzie or White for Hill disappear strong legs. Then Slick Shandon, Slippery McKenzie, Forrest Vic was next, Jackalon on the inside of Aviato, Equity Jeb second last and Fleet Express last of all, up to the 800, Advanced Attack clears away, 6 metres clear, Star City Rover, Mr. Reese without cover, 1 out 1 back, Slick Shandon, the New South Wales Pacers had a good run, then Tatiana Longlegs, Forrest Vic, Slippery McKenzie the inside, then Aviato, Jackalon, Fleet Express and Equity Jab, second quarter 29-6, the half in 63.6, Advanced Attack leads 3 metres, Mr. Reese who's done all the work on the outside, Star City Roller waiting for the wing to the split lane, then Slick Shandon outside, Tatiana Longlegs, Forrest Vic to the outside, Slippery McKenzie looking for a runner, a long way back was Jackalon and Fleet Express to the extreme outside around Aviato, 30.1 down the back straight, Advanced Attack held together, leads a metre and a half, Mr. Reese grinding away, then Star City Roller to the outside trying to run on Slippery McKenzie with Tatiana Longlegs, Advanced Attack leads 150 out, Star City Roller to the split lane and Mr. Reese and Aviato late for the Advanced Attack held together, Gavin Regan brilliant best, and Advanced Attack wins the Ringwater Pacing Cup. Mr. Reese second, maybe Star City Roller third in front of Aviato. Out wider, Equity Jet running on with
and what are you long last 31-6 the first quarter, 10 no trump, fourth run back for a spell, leads 5 metres, and on second, the Eddie Everson Memorial Trotters Cup winner going after 10 no trump, Trapper's Spirit on a loose rein, out 3 wide trying to chime in, Sir Gondola, the Shepparton Trotters Cup winner, Bunny's Invasion close up, Bright Hope 3 wide and 1 back within striking distance, then Buddy's Nipper, the Petite Corporal, Tamara Dawn, no Smoking Joe Kohler, what are you, further back than Walla Walla, down the back straight, 30.3 the second quarter, 61.9 for the half, the leader, 10 no trump, leads 3 metres, looks to be travelling, or going out the back end, and on, got into trouble, Sir Gondola gets to second, then Bunny's Invasion, Bright Hope given every chance by Karen Manning, comes to the outside, down the back end, 30.4 in the Borostock Touring Trotters Cup, The leader 10 No Trump. He still looks to be travelling okay. 5 metres in front. Bright Hope getting to second around Sir Gondola. Out very wide trying to wind up Tamara Dawn. 10 No Trump in front with 100 to go. Bright Hope's putting in the big strides. 10 No Trump and Bright Hope. 10 No Trump in front. Grabbed by Bright Hope. Oh, he's a consistent Country Cup performer. He's done it again. Bright Hope has won from 10 No Trump. Sir Gondola game run first up third. Then Tamara Dawn, No Smoking Joe Cola. 1-3. Maggie's son, he's the best part of 12 metres in front. Kenny keep going. Flaming Road Star second. Robin Hood third. Out 3 wide DD's Dream. Then Flaming Road Star. Next one Jacka Horty. 3 wide 1 back Sir Galvanator. The Queenslanders had a great run. Then Advance Attack, Regal Dash, Henchman and last of all Safari. Second quarter 28 and 4. The half in 59.7. Maggie's son 12 metres in front with 600 to run. Robin Hood giving chase now. Flaming Road Star off the bet. DD's Dream 3 wide. Sir Galvanator yet to peel. Then My Man Sunshine, Jacka Horty. Safari trying to wind up out 4 wide off the track. Then Henchman, Advance Attack and Regal Dash off the back in 29.9. Maggie's son's on a loose rein now. Robin Hood moves up on the outside. DD's Dreams run a big race at odds. Very wide Safari. Sir Galvanator hooks wide of the widest runner Henchman. They're stretched across the track. Robin Hood hit the lead from on the outside. DD's Dream. Sir Galvanator running on. Jacka Horty's got a split. Sir Galvanator hit the lead. The Queenslander burst away. Sir Galvanator wins the Terrain Cup. Safari's flown for second. Jacka Horty third. Robin Hood fourth in a gallant run. Then Hedgeman. DD's Dream. No Smoking Joe Cola. Then Smooth Criminal. The inside was Solar Active. 1 out 2 back. Bunny's Invasion. Whatever you like. Buried away on the markers. Then Starlight Josh. Mans Ralph. 10 No Trump. And last of all Ken O'Neill. 31-3 the second quarter. The first was 30.9. 62-2 is a solid first half of the last mile. Ronorail leads by 5 metres over Code of Honour. No Smoking Joe Cola on a loose rein. Solar Active on the inside. A Smooth Criminal. Then Bunny's Invasion. Starlight Josh. 10 No Trump hooking out 3 wide, but it looks a forlorn task. Next one was Starlight Josh. Then Mans Ralph and Ken O'Neill. Ronorail turned out of the back straight, nicely clear. No Smoking Joe Cola second. Code of Honour struggling. Down the back in 29.8. Ronorail leads 8 metres onto the turn from No Smoking Joe Cola. Solar Active driving through into third spot. Whatever you like, looking for a runner. Cannonhead gallops out the back, but Ronorail nicely clear, 150 out. Is he making a statement? I think he is. He's 10 metres in front of No Smoking Joe Cola and Solar Active. This horse is good. Ronorail down to the line, untouched, wins the cup by 8 metres. No Smoking Joe Cola second. Solar Active third. Whatever you like was zooming home. Late's run fourth. Then Bunny's Invasion. Code of Honour. Smooth. The Phantom's Guest 3 wide and 1 back. Robin Hood hooked out in front of Sir Galvanator. And Maggie's son was last of all. Reba Raja, the pilot, up to the 800. He leads a long neck over Smooth Cruiser, who's done all the work on the outside. 30.7 the second quarter. Safari third, waiting for that sprint lane run. Out 3 wide, Robin Hood. Sir Galvanator 3 wide and 1 back within striking distance. Toe tap in the middle. The inside, My Man Sunshine. Then She's Royalty. Out wide of the Phantom's Guest. Second last, Jacka Horty. And Maggie's son was last of all. Reba Raja trying to lead all the way. 450 out. Leads 2 metres over Smooth Cruiser. Niggled at 3 wide, Robin Hood. Safari behind the leader. Sir Galvanator about to peel. 4 wide and Toe Tapper needs a run. Down the back in 28.7. Around the turn. Reba Raja leads narrowly from Smooth Cruiser. Robin Hood. Safari gets the run. Then Toe Tapper. Sir Galvanator to the extreme outside. The leader is Reba Raja. Out wide, Robin Hood's after him. Safari's got the run. Reba Raja, Robin Hood, Safari bursting through. He's the one. Safari drove through along the sprint lane to win the cup from Reba Raja, Robin Hood, and My Man Sunshine's run fourth. Then Sir Galvanator, Smooth Cruiser, Toe Tapper, not much luck in the strike.
3 deep is Le Petit Corporal. Then Rayleigh's Crown, 3 back along the pegs. In between runners, High Jinx. Sir Gondola 3 wide with cover. Then Bay Ebon, Bright Hope, Regan, and 10 metres away in Dandon. 800 left to travel, and Bunty's Nipper is the leader. Second quarter in 32.1. It's Bunty's Nipper by 3 metres to Wadaya. And then in third position as they work their way into the back straight was TC County. Fourth is Miss Tiny Toddler. Petite Corporal's 3 wide. Rayleigh's Crown 3 back along the pegs. And then came High Jinx and Sir Gondola shaken up. Next is Bright Hope about 25 off the lead. And then Bay Ebon, a gap to Regan and then Andandon. Making their way off the back straight. And Bunty's Nipper heads to the 400, 5 metres clear. Le Petite Corporal 3 wide makes ground. Wadaya is under some pressure. Then TC County. Next is Sir Gondola. From Rayleigh's Crown on the inside of Miss Tiny Todd. Bright Hope's coming out 4 deep. Now it's 5 wide. And then came High Jinx running to the turn. Third quarter in 30.4. Bunty's Nipper collared by Le Petite Corporal. The runs are coming though. Sir Gondola. Bright Hope down the outside. Le Petite Corporal sailed to the lead halfway up the straight though. TC County's back to the inside. Le Petite Corporal in front. Sir Gondola's getting home. Le Petite Corporal. TC County's grabbed it. Sir Gondola charged late. TC County and Sir Gondola, and they're wide apart. In a good finish, they've reeled in Le Petite Corporal, who looked home halfway up in Cup. It's way up high in front of Mr. Douglas. Henchman 3 deep. Blakey fourth has had the run of the race from Doolin Jack. Antigua Bay worked into it nicely. 3 wide with cover. Blatchford 3 back the pegs. And then came Mr. Reese on the inside of CC Me. DD's Dream 3 wide, 3 back. Last is Sequoia Spirit. Second quarter, 30.8. And way up high leads into the back straight by 1.5 metres. Mr. Douglas is second. Out 3 wide was Henchman. Blakey behind the leader will be awaiting the Bayswater JK sprint lane. 3 wide with cover the favourite Antigua Bay from Doolin Jack in the middle. And then Blatchford locked away. 3 back the inside. Then Mr. Reese, CC Me, Sequoia Spirit 4 deep. And 3 wide was DD's Dream. Way up high the leader working off the back straight. 29.3 the third quarter. Way up high 5 metres. Blakey gets out. Blakey's looming up and Antigua Bay's coming with a run. Henchman's gone. Mr. Douglas is struggling. Turning way up high led. Out after it was Blakey, then Antigua Bay, but Blakey zoomed up on the outside to hit the lead in the Cup. From way up high then came Blatchford. Further back Mr. Reese, but Blakey drew away. Blakey's coming clear and Blakey wins the Cup. Blakey first, second home was Blatchford, third way up high. Then Mr. Reese, Antigua Bay, Doolin Jack, DD Dream.
No Early Spark, the favourite, up 3 deep. They ran 33 for the second quarter. Le Petite Corporal has latched onto the back of its co-favourite. No Early Spark for the toe up. Miss Tiny Tots 3 back the pegs looking for a run. Scarlet Ribbons in the middle wedged up. Classic Comments hooked onto the 3 wide trail. 3 back. Second last and around 20 off the leader at the 550. Back with it the back marker Frosty VB. A galloper up at the top end with What Are You Making an Error. Disarranged them back in the field. Going through in the middle of runners there. Scarlet Ribbons got a bit of a check, but down to the top turn, passing the 400 in 30.1. The leader Extra Whiteheart under the whip. Rayleigh's Crown. No Early Sparks chiming in. Mansrelf looks to be going well behind the leader, just waiting on the sprint lane. Le Petite Corporal winding up around Miss Tiny Tot, then Classic Comment. The others too far back into the home straight in the Gunbound Trotters Cup. Extra Whiteheart's the leader. No Early Spark trying hard. Mansrelf sprint lane, then Le Petite Corporal in front. Extra Whiteheart. Mansrelf, No Early Spark trying hard. Mansrelf took the front and Mansrelf wins the Gunbound Trotters Cup. Beats Extra Whiteheart and No Early Spark third. Fourth the photo. Miss Tiny Tot, Le Petite Corporal. Scarlet Ribbons was very unlucky. Tromacratus and Living Angel. She's dropped off. She's about 20 metres away. 30.1 second quarter. And Doolin Jack is going to make it a real dash home over the final mile of the race. Sliding around now second to park out for the final 700 metres. Star City Roller. Gavlin Midas. He's gone. Third is Awesomely. In fourth, Jackalon. He gets out, but he's under the stick. Night Workman's under the whip too. Clado. Further back, Track and Trace. Gavlin Midas calls it a ninth. Then Tromacratus and Living Angels drop right out. Passing the 400 metre mark, 29.6 third quarter. In the Future Fuels Gunbound Pacing Cup, they sprint for home, and it's in front. Doolin Jack, he's been there from the word go. The outside Star City Roller is now struggling. Awesomely's about to get the run up along the sprint lane, and they've got it between them. They're clear of Jackalon. Doolin Jack into the straight, kick clear from Awesomely. Star City Roller, then Jackalon. Doolin Jack is going to run them ragged and races away. Doolin Jack wins the Future Fuels Gunbound Pacing Cup in a breeze. 15 metres to Awesomely. Star City Rollers run third. Jackal on fourth. They're clocking in intervals. Clado track and trace together. Then Night Work on the inside. Back of Beyond's in the box seat, waiting for the Regal Stallion sprint lane. In the 1-1 Code of Honour. Action After Dark left flying solo. 3 wide around Starlight Josh. 3 back the Insiders. Trapper's Spirit. 4 back the Pegs. No Smoking Joe Kohler. Douglas has the 3 wide trail up with a touch of flair. He's still 20 off the leaders. Then Frosty VB, Mans Ralph, dropping back further, still 25 metres away. Tamara Dawn giving up the chase. 30.7 the second quarter. Down the Constaville, back straight for the final time. 10 No Trumps under a stranglehold. Sir Gondola's up, look him in the eye though. Over on the inside third, back and beyond, waiting on that sprint lane run. They quicken up the tempo. Now he goes on a touch of flair. The favourite unleashing, 3 wide, running on strongly. Passing Action After Dark. They pass the quarter. Then Trapper's Gift, the whips are cracking back in the field. Code of Honour gone. No Smoking Joe Kohler. Frosty VB around Mans Ralph. Into the lane for home, 29.5 third quarter. With a dash, he raced to the lead, a touch of flair, put paid to 10 No Trump, who's trying to hold down second now. Then Sir Gondola back and beyond. It's a good battle of minors, but he's a class act, a touch of flair, and he's blitzed his rival 40 metres, no problemo. Touch of flair cruises in and wins by 20 metres. Second 10 No Trump, third home Sir Gondola. No Smoking Joe Kohler making late ground, then back and beyond. Trapper's Gift, all the others in a bunch, they're pretty even. Frosty VB. First quarter, Jackahorty's left flying solo out there, 3 wide. He goes up into third spot though out of the straight. Blakey's 3 back the Pegs looking for room. 3 back the centre, wedged up Sir Galvanator. Toe Tapper with a 3 wide trail up, only 12 off the leader. Sting Like a Bee from last, he's got up to third last, but he'll be very wide in the last lap. He's about 18 off the leader. Followed up by Flaming Roadstar, and the only mare in the race, My Coconut, is at the rear. Down the back for the final time, 28.5, a slicker second quarter. Safari, he's made the play, he leads a metre. The outside, Reba Raja's measuring up, he's got him within his sights. Now Sting Like a Bee, he's 4 and 5 wide, rounding them up with a big sprint at the 400. Back behind those runners, Tactical Dreamer, Prince Bonton's gone. Then Jackahorty getting through in the middle, Sir Galvanator. 28 dead third quarter, and a line of 3 to the stretch in the Bendigo Cup. Safari under the whip, but he's giving. Sting Like a Bee, the hero, coming down the outside. He charged to the lead. Back along the inside, Tactical Dreamer. Then Sir Galvanator, Reba Raja. But the champ is going to win again. Sting Like a Bee KOs his rivals and wins the Bendigo Cup. 4 metres on Safari, game in defeat. Third's a photo. Reba Raja or the fast finishing Sir Galvanator, with Tactical Dreamer and My Coconut close up too.
Eva leads a neck over Antigua Bay. DD's Dream now 1 out, 1 back, way up high behind the leader. 3 back the inside, Global Force, then Blatchford. Advance Attack hooks out 3 wide. Ball gown 3 wide and 1 back. Blakey off the inside but still in traffic. Then Manwara Maker, Shotgun joins the 3 wide line, and Master of Disguise is still last. Second quarter 31.3, the half in 60.4, a genuine tempo, and Village Fever joined and headed off by Antigua Bay. Antigua Bay draws 2 metres in front of Village Fever. 3 wide Advance Attack. DD's Dream is just behind them. Ball Gown in her Australian Swan Song's got a great run forward. Now comes to the outside. Then Blatchford, Shotgun wider out. Blakey through the middle, then way up high. And Master of Disguise down the back in 29.8. Up to the turn. And Courage under Fire's little brother. Advance Attack hit the lead from Antigua Bay. DD's Dream the sprint lane, and Ball Gown to the outside, stomping down the centre of the track. Advance Attack, DD's Dream, Ball Gown, Antigua Bay, a line of 4. DD's Dream, Advance Attack, Ball Gown, Advance Attack in front. Ball Gown lunged, I think missed. I think Advance Attack from Ball Gown in a thrilling Hamilton Cup. DD's Dream third, fourth close, maybe Blatchford in front of Antigua Bay. Master of Disguise.
Jones takes off. It's going up 3 wide with a lap to travel. Didinka's Cullen is tracking it up. Then back on the Pigs, Bernstein from Shotgun and Frame Game. They're bunching up out of a straight. 31-1 the second quarter. And way up high, who tackled for the early lead after beginning really well, then was caught without cover, was afforded the lead when the favourite galloped the lap back, and into the back straight the final time. Way up high is the leader by 3 metres. Monaco Man was second. On the Pigs, third, Jagged Knight from I'm Yosemite Sam. So then came Spinning Albert under pressure. Albert Jones is gone, and then came He's Running Home. Way up high, the leader past the 400. 28.5 third quarter. It led by a head. Monarco Man going up to it. And then Jagged Knight. I'm Yosemite Sam. Monarco Man put its head in front up to the bend. From way up high, Jagged Knight trying to get out. And then I'm Yosemite Sam. It's Monarco Man in front turning from Jagged Knight. Monarco Man, Jagged Knight cutting it down. Jagged Knight moves up on the outside. Monarco Man kicking. Monarco Man, Jagged Knight. Monarco Man won it. Monarco Man just beat Jagged Knight. It's a photo for third. There was way up high. I'm Yosemite Sam. And Shotgun all close up. He's running home, did a good job.
The lady, then Bundy's Invasion. On the markers was Frosty VB, then Purple Passion, and a long gap to Dustin Diesel. 31.8 the next section, 64 for the half. Mel Park Victory in front, leads 5 metres. Sir Gondola the outside second. Behind the leader was Jamila Lady. In the 1-1, coming out 3 wide, extra wide heart. Frosty VB off the inside, but still in traffic. Bundy's Invasion launches his claim 4 wide. Then Purple Passion, that long gap to Dustin Diesel. Mel Park Victory's being swallowed up by extra wide heart. Sir Gondola's gone. Bundy's Invasion joining in. Frosty VB into the clear of good enough, and then Purple Passion. 30.5 down the back straight in the packing field. Bundy's Invasion hit the lead. Frosty VB to the outside, and extra wide heart, and Purple Passion is the widest runner. Frosty VB after Bundy's Invasion. Then Purple Passion, extra wide heart, Jamila Lady. Frosty VB hit the lead, draws away to win the Trotters Cup. Frosty VB beat Bundy's Invasion. Third, Jamila Lady. Fourth, extra wide heart. Then Purple Passion, Sir Gondola, Mel Park. Charlie McGee, second quarter, 29.7. The 2 heat winners draw away with 700 metres left to travel. Scott Patrick the inside, Safari the outside. Seymour Lights desperately driven in third. Conde de Cristo into the clear. BH Cullen gone. Sequoia Spirit's got a nice run through. Penny VJ runs on. Then Lenny Bromack, Charlie McGee and King Caesar down the back straight. Well on target for track record time. Scott Patrick the inside, Safari the outside. Alfred cuts loose with Penny VJ. He's coming with an almighty run. They got clear of Conde de Cristo and Sequoia Spirit. Safari drew to the lead. 29.1 down the back straight. The favourite leads 4 metres. Penny VJ hot in pursuit. Then Scott Patrick, Sequoia Spirit around the turn. Gaff gets desperate. Safari in front. Penny VJ the outside. Safari, Penny VJ the clear of Sequoia Spirit. Safari, he did all the work. He's too tough for Penny VJ. That's a great win. Safari 3 metres. Penny VJ second. Sequoia Spirit third. Then Scott Patrick. They space the others. McGee, Seymour.
Alfred a tough drive to hold him back. Over on the inside, John Caldo, the Redwood winner from the previous race, giving Calder Sensation a Butte trip in the trail. He waits his chance at the big gun Acacia Ridge on the Constaville sprint lane. Now Chris Lang's off and going with one of the second favourites, Sundon's Gift from the back as Flying Hardwick. His stablemate went off stride. Getting into a clear third spot now is Starlight Josh, but he's tapped up. Deeper out, Sundon's Gift staking his claim. He runs on and Viva La Fever follows him up. Pink's Twatter giving ground. No run for Bundy's Invasion or Morong. Trying to weave through the pack then was Countessa Hest. Well back Pepperell Dancer and Flying Hardwick galloping out of contention. 30.2 second quarter. He's looking to gun down the track record here, Hoban with Acacia Ridge. He reins him up now. He's 5 metres clear. Battling on well, Calder Sensation and Sundon's Gift, but they're both on a loose rein. Clear fourth now is Viva La Fever. Then Starlight Josh, but into the lane. Look at him go. Acacia Ridge, the Flying Chestnut. He's out in front doing it well. Sundon's Gift trying hard with Calder Sensation. Then Viva La Fever. But Acacia Ridge, he's going to make it 14 on the trot. He's a star, and he wins easily in the President's Free-for-All. Acacia Ridge first, second Sundon's Gift, a gallant run, third Calder Sensation, fourth Viva La Fever, then Morong, further back to Starlight Josh, Bundy's Invasion, Pepperell Dancer, Countessa Hess, Pink's
Sokiola the leader, Jillaby Rio right behind it. Conte Cristo moved up without cover. Cam's Fool, 3 back the inside. On the outside of Cam's Fool, Cincinnati Kid, then Blatant Lie. Next is It Is I, and back last is BH Cullen. 30.6 the second quarter. And Sokiola, the evergreen in front into the back now. It's the 10-year-old by 4 metres. Second Conte Cristo, third Jillaby Rio. Then came Cincinnati Kid, Blatant Lie coming 3 wide. Cam's Fool back on the pegs, and then It Is I 20 off the lead. Last is BH Cullen. Sokiola being revved up off the back. Conte Cristo's a metre away. Blatant Lies 3 wide. Then came Jillaby Rio. And back behind them, Cincinnati Kid from It Is I. And then Cam's Fool up to the bend. Third quarter in 28.1. Conte Cristo level with Sokiola. Blatant Lie, It Is I winding up 4 deep. And then Jillaby Rio. Conte Cristo hit the lead. BH Cullen from a long way back running on. It Is I loomed up to hit the lead. BH Cullen's after it. It Is I in front. BH Cullen trying to gun it down. It's It Is I. BH Cullen trying to get to It Is I. It Is I. BH Cullen hit it together. BH Cullen. BH Cullen's wanted a nose. It Is I. Third might be Cam's Fool from Conte Cristo and Jillaby Rio. And then came Secret Life from Jasper Joe. Next on the inside, Parides, 5 metres away. Second last is Thrippence. And Tryline is at the rear. Good looking girl might be stuck 3 wide for the trip here. Second quarter in 30.3. And Manmore hat-trick led 5 metres, My Coconut. Vixen Hanover third on the inside. Out 3 wide, good looking girl is going to be stuck 3 wide for the trip. Then Endeared, Secret Life 3 back the inside from Jasper Joe coming out. Parides now 1 off the pegs. And then Thrippence. And last on the inside was Triliner as they work off the back. Near the 400, Manmore hat-trick the leader. About 5 metres in front of My Coconut. Good looking girl still coming 3 wide. Vixen Hanover behind the leader. Then came Indeed in Secret Life. Third quarter 28.2. Manmore hat-trick led My Coconut coming again. Good looking girl the outside. Then Vixen Hanover. Manmore hat-trick led 5 metres. Vixen Hanover's getting the run. Then My Coconut. Good looking girl. Manmore hat-trick tackled by Vixen Hanover. Vixen Hanover going through on the inside, hit the lead, and Vixen Hanover won it. Vixen Hanover beat Manmore hat-trick. Third home goes to My Coconut from Secret Life, and then came not far away Good Looking Girl. It was a massive run. They've gone 150 circuit now, and Vixen Hanover leads. Lady DeBow second, the Neptune's Lady running third. Jada Rose goes up 3 wide around Artificial. 3 back the pegs, Katie Secret. Clarendon Esprit 3 wide with cover from White Thunder, 1 off the pegs. Next into the back straight was Good Looking Girl, who's back second last on the back of All Promises. Lucky Elsie the inside. My Coconut's back last. Along the back straight they had 600 to go. 30.3 the second quarter, and Vixen Hanover led 4 metres. Second Lady DeBow. Third on the inside, the Neptune's Lady. Then Artificial from Katie Secret, White Thunder. Further out on the track was Clarendon Esprit. Dropping out of it, Jada Rose a mile back. Good Looking Girl is second last. 28.7 third quarter, and Vixen Hanover led on the bend. 3 metres to Lady DeBow, who's done it tough, but it sticks on. Then the Neptune's Lady, Artificial. White Thunder gets out. Vixen Hanover led into the straight from Lady DeBow, Artificial. Down the outside, All Promises. Vixen Hanover in front from a wall of horses. Vixen Hanover, All Promises. Artificial coming. Vixen Hanover in front. Artificial dived. Not sure. Vixen Hanover and Artificial's put in the big lunge. Nothing in it. Artificial, Vixen Hanover. From either Lady DeBow, All Promises. Close up, My Coconut and Good Looking Girl. Brother in third position was Flying Hardwick. Then Illawong Ian, and now A Touch of Flair takes off, and he whips around 3 wide as the New Zealander What's Under My Kilt took off as well. Uncle Patrika's 4 back along the pegs from Viva La Fever. Jazz Legend 3 deep, and Tamra Dawn is last. Second quarter in 32, and Glenn Bogle led 5 metres. A Touch of Flair. What's Under My Kilt's out 3 wide. Leaders back as Claire's Brother. Then came Illawong Ian. Flying Hardwick 3 back the inside from Jazz Legend, Viva La Fever. Uncle Patrika and Tamra Dawn is last. Working their way off the back straight, Glenn Bogle. 4 metres to A Touch of Flair. Claire's Brother's right there. And then What's Under My Kilt put under some pressure. Third quarter was 28.5. Glenn Bogle led 4 metres. A Touch of Flair and Claire's Brother. Then Flying Hardwick up to the bend. Glenn Bogle 2 metres now. A Touch of Flair called on. And then Claire's Brother into the straight though. Glenn Bogle in front. A Touch of Flair 3 metres away. Claire's Brother's getting the run. Glenn Bogle's in front, trying to pick it back. Claire's Brother, still Glenn Bogle in front. Claire's Brother, A Touch of Flair, won't get it, and Glenn Bogle wins. Glenn Bogle first beat Claire's Brother and A Touch of Flair. Fourth was Flying Hardwick, then What's Under My Kilt. Third. On the outside running fourth was Code of Honour turning out of the straight from Starlight Josh on the inside and Cano Ned. 800 metres left to travel. And Tamra Dawn is 4 metres clear, has been able to dictate tonight. From Action After Dark and Illawong Ian, from Code of Honour, Starlight Josh and Cano Ned. 32.5, a cheap second quarter. And the favourite Tamra Dawn heads along the back straight. 5 metres in front of Action After Dark and upping the tempo now the favourite. Illawong Ian third from Code of Honour, Starlight Josh and Cano Ned. It's Tamra Dawn a clear leader, 500 left to travel. She's out by 6 metres on Action After Dark. Illawong Ian on the inside third from Code of Honour yet to peel. And then Starlight Josh and Cano Ned. Off the back straight in 29.9. And Tamra Dawn led 6 metres to Action After Dark. Illawong Ian's under pressure, but Tamra Dawn's going to turn nicely clear of Action After Dark, Code of Honour. Into the straight though, Tamra Dawn leading from Action After Dark, Code of Honour, Cano Ned, Starlight Josh. Tamra Dawn 7 metres in front of Action After Dark, and a good challenge there for a third spot, but Tamra Dawn's nicely clear. Tamra Dawn wins it. Action After Dark, a good job to hold second. Third was Code of Honour from Cano Ned, and then Starlight up by Be Good Johnny. One off the pegs was the Warp Drive, and then Mainland Banner 3 wide but 3 back, second last out of the straight. Tribute at the tail of the field, 900 metres to travel, and Black's a Fake leads. It's the Inter-Dominion champion in front from the New Zealand Cup champion second, Flashing Red. Moving up out 3 wide, Comedy Classic. Behind the leader was Toe Tapper from Robin Hood. 3 wide with cover, Be Good Johnny, the dual Miracle Mile winner and winner of this race last year. Then Smooth Cruiser, 3 back the inside from Sting Like a Bee. Mainland Banner's third last, and towards the end the Warp Drive and Tribute. Second quarter, 30 seconds flat. Off the back straight, Black's a Fake led 3 metres. Flashing Red second, third Toe Tapper. Then Robin Hood out wide, Be Good Johnny let down. Under pressure, Comedy Classic, and then came Smooth Cruiser. Third quarter, 28.1. Black's a Fake 2 metres in front of Flashing Red. Robin Hood 3 wide, 4 wide, Be Good Johnny, and then came Toe Tapper. Black's a Fake into the straight, led 3 metres to Flashing Red. Robin Hood down the outside. Leader Black's a Fake, Robin Hood and Flashing Red are coming. Black's a Fake in front. Flashing Red trying to lift. Black's a Fake just in front of Flashing Red. Black's a Fake. Black's a Fake won it. Beat Flashing Red and Robin Hood. Smooth Cruiser close up with Sting Like a Bee. And then came the Warp Drive, Be Good Johnny, and then Tribute. Further back the inside looks like lightning, and then Robin Hood, Sting Like a Bee, 3 wide with cover. He's worked into it well. Next came Reba Raja from Toe Tapper, good looking girl, 3 wide, 3 back, and then My Coconut and For Real with 800 to go. Second quarter, 30.6 into the back straight, final time in the Hancock Tyres Hunter Cup of 2007, and Win For You's in front. It's the Kiwi, 3 metres to Flashing Red. Out 3 wide was Tribute, Poppy's Boy behind the leader, and then Smooth Cruiser. Sting Like a Bee's only 10 metres off the lead, 3 wide with cover, and then came Looks Like Lightning, Robin Hood held up, wider out Good Looking Girl, and then came Reba Raja, Toe Tapper, For Real, and My Coconut not going well. Win For You, the leader past the 400. Third quarter, 28.6. Let a meter, Flashing Red is wearing him down. Here comes Sting Like a Bee with a run. Smooth Cruiser gets out, Tribute can't go on, then Robin Hood turning and Flashing Red hit the lead, but here comes the Bee. Sting Like a Bee loomed up on the outside, then Smooth Cruiser. Robin Hood's running on, but it's Sting Like a Bee in front, and he's floating like a butterfly today. Sting Like a Bee is going to win the cup. Sting Like a Bee won it. A photo of the miners. Flashing through late was Toe Tapper with Flashing Red, and then came Robin Hood and Smooth Cruiser. Looks Like Lightning further back then to Reba Raja. Kilt. Second was Tamra Dawn. A touch of flare moves up now 3 wide. Leaders back, Claire's brother from Uncle Patrika in the middle. Next on the inside, Glenn Bogle. Then Flying Hardwick coming out 3 deep from Jazz Legend. Then Romper Stomper, Starlight Josh, and last is Delft as they turn out of the straight with 800 metres to travel. Second quarter in 33. What's Under My Kilt leads by a head on Tamra Dawn. 3 metres away, a touch of flare. It's 3 wide. It's now third. Fourth on the inside, Claire's brother behind the leader. From Uncle Patrika, next is Flying Hardwick out wider. From Glenn Bogle locked away, 3 back the pegs. Then Jazz Legend from Romper Stomper. Further back then to Starlight Josh and Delft is last. Coming off the back straight, What's Under My Kilt level with Tamra Dawn. Pouring the pressure on now was a touch of flare. And then came Claire's brother. Next Uncle Patrika from Flying Hardwick. Third quarter in 29.2. A touch of flare moves up on the outside of What's Under My Kilt. And then Tamra Dawn. A Touch of Flair goes for home. He's zipped away now. A Touch of Flair put 3 metres on What's Under My Kilt. They've raced away from the others, but it's A Touch of Flair in front from What's Under My Kilt. Glenn Bogle gets out late, but A Touch of Flair, brilliant. A Touch of Flair won it. What's Under My Kilt second. His stablemate Flash Time for third, Glenn Bogle. And then came Jazz Legend flying. Old 3 wide has cover from Benito in the middle. Starlight Josh on the inside. Next is Tamra Dawn and Viva La Fever is back last. 800 metres to travel and Delft is the leader. Goes through the second quarter in 32.9. It led by 6 metres on Glenn Bogle. What's Under My Kilt third. A Touch of Flair 3 wide. Then Uncle Patrika. Frosty VB 3 back on the pegs. Next is Joriol. And then Benito, Tamra Dawn, Starlight Josh and Viva La Fever back last. It's Delft in front along the back. It led clearly about 7 metres. A Touch of Flair moved up on the outside of Glenn Bogle. They pulled away from What's Under My Kilt. Then Joriol. Uncle Patrika held up. Off the back straight. Delft led 3 metres now to A Touch of Flair. Third quarter was 28.8. Glenn Bogle right in behind them. A Touch of Flair's within a metre now. Delft in front on the turn. It's nearly galloped there, Delft. A Touch of Flair drawing up to it in third spot. Glenn Bogle. A Touch of Flair moves up to Delft. Delft is still kicking despite his awkward and rough action. Delft kicked back. He's run off the track a bit, but he's drawn away. A Touch of Flair can't match him. And big Delft, the overgrown octopus, is going to do it. What a great comeback. Delft has won it, drawing away from A Touch of Flair. Third, Glenn Bogle, then Jory. Hardwick. 3 wide, Glenn Bogle moves up. Now A Touch of Flair works into the race. He's 3 wide with cover. Whatever you like between runners. On the inside, All Action Sun. And then came What's Under My Kilt coming out. From Enjoy a Crownie, Paddy Culligan. And then came Countessa Hess from Back and Beyond and Starlight Josh. 1 over Kenny went to the lead. 32.5 second quarter. Uncle Patrika's gone. And 1 over Kenny led down the back. Glenn Bogle second. Flying Hardwick dropped to the pegs. Third from A Touch of Flair. What's Under My Kilt given a few cracks with the whip. He's starting to run on well, and then Whatever You Like and All Action Sun. But it's 1 over Kenny, the leader, heading off the back straight now. And it's the New Zealand mare, 1 over Kenny by 8 metres. She got away. Second or third quarter, 29.9. Getting out A Touch of Flair from Glenn Bogle. And then came What's Under My Kilt. But it's 1 over Kenny. 7 metres, A Touch of Flair. He's still bridging the gap. 1 over Kenny in front into the straight. A Touch of Flair 6 metres away. And then came What's Under My Kilt. But it's 1 over Kenny, clear. A Touch of Flair can't get to the mare at the moment. 1 over Kenny's in front of A Touch of Flair. 1 over Kenny, 5 metres clear, and 1 over Kenny is going to win. 1 over Kenny beat A Touch of Flair. Enjoy a Crownie ran on well for third from What's Under My Kilt. All Action Sun, Whatever You Like. On. Claire's Brother coming out 3 wide, then Code of Honour Benito, 25 away last Countessa Hest. They have 800 metres to travel, and Tamra Dawn's in front, leads by a neck. Second was Delft, second quarter in 31.5. In third spot, Viva La Fever's had a butte run. Fourth is Glenn Bogle likewise, and then Whatever You Like from Tough Tussle, Claire's Brothers 3 wide, and then came in Dandon between Apache Blue Jean the inside and Benito 3 deep, and then Code of Honour and 25 away Countessa Hest. About 500 left to travel. Second quarter was 31.5 and Tamra Dawn got away on Delft. Glenn Bogle came to the outside. Viva La Fever's behind the leader. Off the back straight, 29.8 third quarter. Tamra Dawn led 6 metres. Glenn Bogle gives chase from Viva La Fever. Delft is gone. And then Claire's Brother, Whatever You Like. Turning for home, Tamra Dawn in front. Glenn Bogle's up the challenge. Then Viva La Fever. It's Tamra Dawn tackled now on the outside by Glenn Bogle. Glenn Bogle hit the lead. Viva La Fever runs on. It's Glenn Bogle in front of Tamra Dawn. Viva La Fever. Glenn Bogle, Viva La Fever coming through late. Viva La Fever galloped under pressure. Glenn Bogle won it. Glenn Bogle from Viva La Fever who broke 20 out. Third Tamra Dawn. Benito's run a race out wide. Flying Hardwick, A Touch of Flair sits up 3 wide for the last lap. It's in third spot. Motu Misana's behind the leader. Then Summit Invasion between runners. Uncle Patrika 3 wide has cover. Then Blown Budget 3 back along the pegs from All Action Sun. What's Under My Kilt 3 wide 3 back. And then Joriol on the pegs from Romper Stomper and a gap to Kate Penny. 30.9 was the second quarter. And the leader into the back is Back and Beyond running a race at big odds. 2 metres to Flying Hardwick. A Touch of Flair's 3 wide 5 off the lead. lead. Leaders back, Motu Misana, then Summit Invasion. Next out wide was Uncle Patrika. Further back to Blown Budget, All Action Sun. What's Under My Kilts, 20 metres off the lead. Then Joriol locked up on the inside. And Romper Stomper, third quarter in 29. Back and beyond, joined by Flying Hardwick. Now a touch of flares joining in 3 wide. And then Motu Misana as they turn for home. Flying Hardwick and a touch of flare go to the lead from back and beyond. A touch of flare out wide, put its head in front of Flying Hardwick. Then back and beyond, but a touch of flare let down, charged away. What's Under My Kilt's getting home strongly, but it's all a touch of flare from What's Under My Kilt. Then Flying Hardwick and a touch of flare does it in style. A touch of flare won it. Second, What's Under My Kilt, an eye-catching finale. Flying Hardwick a good solid run. Third from Motu Misana.
In those last of the group now is Tough Tussle, and a long gap then to All Action Sun. 31.5 the first quarter, then 31.7, so 63.2 for the half. And here comes the favourite from the tail end of the field, a touch of flare. 3 wide and going up quickly, but still 12 metres from our leader. Our leader past the 600, Countessa Hess. Outside the leader is Glenn Bogle going up and challenging strongly. Alfred wants to kick away and make it hard for the favourite to chase him down. A touch of flare gets in the second placing now, chasing out after Glenn Bogle. Behind those, Code of Honour. Around the outside, making ground was Whatever You Like. Looks a place prospect. Favourites look to have it between them. Douglas takes a sit on Glenn Bogle, saving something for the straight. Third quarter, 29.9. Glenn Bogle in front, leads by 5 metres. Here he comes to the outside, a touch of flare now. He limbs up. Still the favourites have got it between them. A touch of flare on the outside of Glenn Bogle. A touch of flare. Favourite goes to the lead. A touch of flare, too quick. A touch of flare first. Second, Glenn Bogle. Joriel got up for third. Beat Dad. He finished fourth. It's got a job on his hands here, being tickled up in third last placing and not getting into the race at this stage. What's Under My Kilt? Ahead of it was Viva La Fever. Dandon is also ahead of it, 3 back the inside. Then we've got behind those Uncle Patrika. What's Under My Kilt needs a shake-up. He's in third last placing. Claire's Brothers trying to get by it, and dropping out was Kate Alpenny. Back and beyond went 31.6 the second quarter, 63.6. Leads away, but Flying Hardwick looks a major threat outside the leader. Motu Misana's travelling well, hoping the back and beyond will take it into the sprint lane. Then Apache Blue Jean. You don't want to be on the favourite. He's held up between runners, struggling somewhat. And around the outside, Viva La Fever's coming wide. Very wide, Claire's Brother. Flying Hardwick goes to the lead. On the inside, back beyond. Around the outside, Apache Blue Jeans making ground. Motu Misana not taken into the sprint lane. Is going for that now. Flying Hardwick in front. Apache Blue Jean. Have a look at the favourite now. What's Under My Kilt's coming from nowhere. What's Under My Kilt trying to get Flying Hardwick and got up. What's Under My Kilt by a nostril, I reckon, in front of Flying Hardwick. Motu Misana behind. Touch flare, 3 wide, continues to go forward. Code of Honour 4 back the inside. Shuffle back the third last, Whatever You Like. On the inside, Tamara Dawn and Benito's last of all. Down the back, Uncle Patrika. Still leading at the 600. Second quarter, 29.6. 60 seconds, 1 minute for the half. Motu Misana in second placing. Glenn Bogle struggling. Around the outside, a touch of flare gets in the third placing, but still 7 metres from Uncle Patrika. Viva La Fever's going well, but no clear run. What's Under My Kilt starting the wind up. Douglas getting serious. Gets him in 3 metres, but still Uncle Patrika in front. Here comes a touch of flare. Around the outside, gets to his girth. Out wide there was What's Under My Kilt. Joriel Gallop back in the field. Douglas wants victory. He leans up on the outside. Lance is kicking back. Here's a good go. A touch of flare. Kicking back on the inside as Lance is trying very hard. Uncle Patrika hangs on. Uncle Patrika. Lance flies the flag at South Australia. Second, a touch of flare. Third, I think What's Under My Kilt in front of
circuit now, and the leader is Win For You. Flashing Red's going to move up without cover out of the straight. He goes to second, the favourite. In third spot, Franco Air. Fourth, the outside was the Warp Drive. Then For Real, Place of Glory on the inside of Carlu Mick. Next out wide, Flaming Roadstar from Tactical Dreamer and Wriggle Dash. Second quarter in 30.9, and the leader is Win For You into the back straight. Led 3 metres. Flashing Red was second. Third was Franco Air. For Real's out wide from the Warp Drive. Out very wide, Flaming Road Stars making a run, and they were followed by Carlu Mick trying to push out. Place of Glory on the inside. Off the back straight, Win For You 4 metres in front of Flashing Red. Third quarter was 27.8. For Real's in third spot. Flashing Red's put under pressure. Win For You's got a handy lead turning. For Real went to second. Flaming Road Star next. Into the straight. Win For You's nicely clear. For Real went to second. Flashing Red's dropping out. Win For You in front from For Real. And then Flaming Road Star. But Win For You's going strongly and a brilliant all-the-way performance. Win For You beat For Real. Third, Carlu Mick. Fourth, Flaming Road Star. And then, not far away, Franco Air from Place of Glory. And then Presido in the middle from Barclay Court, and last out 3 wide was Sweet Fame. They're into the final circuit now, and Make Me Smile leads. Robin Hood's 3 metres away second. Third, Toe Tapper has enjoyed a lovely trail. Second quarter in 30.8. Blacks of Fakes out 3 wide around Conte Cristo. 3 back along the peg line as they enter the back straight now was Cosmic Legacy, and then Sir Galvanator from Presido, and Barclay Court is now last. Make Me Smile along the back of the 600 led 3 metres to Robin Hood. They're flying along now. Toe Tapper third. Blacks of Fakes 3 wide, about 12 off the lead. It goes to fourth around Conte Cristo, and then Cosmic Legacy off the back straight in 27.6. Make Me Smile led 2 metres to Robin Hood. Toe Tapper third, then Blacks of Fake whacking away. Make Me Smile on the turns, got a handy lead. Robin Hood 3 metres away, then Toe Tapper. Blacks of Fake 12 off the lead. In the straight, Make Me Smile led. Robin Hood is reeling it in. Robin Hood goes up to Make Me Smile. Toe Tapper's flashing. Toe Tapper after Robin Hood. Robin Hood and Toe Tapper. Toe Tapper. Toe Tapper a half head. Robin Hood and third, Make Me Smile. Close up, Cosmic Legacy. Fifth on the inside, DD's Dream, and then Poppy's Boy. Brayside Seal Star third last. Then Scruffy Murphy and our Brahman Boy. They have 800 metres to travel, and Reba Raja goes through the second quarter in 31.2. Led 5 metres to Be Good Johnny. Smooth Cruiser third. Tribute fourth, and then DD's Dream. Next is Poppy's Boy from Brayside Seal Star. Scruffy Murphy, our Brahman Boy is last. Along the back straight, 500 metres to go, and Reba Raja leads Be Good Johnny 3 metres away. Smooth Cruiser's third, just tapped up behind the leader. Tributes in fourth spot. Poppy's Boy coming out 3 wide. Then DD's Dream, Brayside Seal Star. Our Brahman Boy, and last out wide, Scruffy Murphy. 28.4 the third quarter. Reba Raja leads Be Good Johnny 2 metres. Now Tribute coming out 3 wide. Smooth Cruiser behind the leader. Into the straight, Reba Raja in front. But here comes Tribute. Reba Raja tackled by Tribute. Smooth Cruiser gets the run, but Tribute rushed to the lead. Smooth Cruiser's after it, but Tribute's away from Smooth Cruiser and DD's Dream, and Tribute won it. Tribute first, second Smooth Cruiser, third DD's Dream, then Reba Raja.
Make Me Smiles on the inside, 3 back. Now push 3 wide with Sir Galvanator. Presido between runners, and squeezed up on the inside was Brayside Seal Star. It's getting keen at the tail end of the field, and it's getting keen up front. Second quarter, 30.5. 59.9 for the half. 600 metres to go. Poppy's Boy pokes his nose in front. Reba Raja still got the inside. Have a look at the runner. Tribute 1-1. Looks to be travelling sweetly. On the inside, Carlu Mick, no clear run. Behind those, Win For You, Make Me Smile. Sir Galvanator very wide, struggling to get in it. Behind those, Presido and Brayside Seal Star. Gath Foxing on the inside with Reba Raja. Kicking back. Poppy's Boy on its outside. 28.5 for the third quarter. They're going strongly. Here comes a big run around the outside now. Tribute starting to make ground, and Win For You is starting to fly. Win For You coming at Tribute. Carlu Mick along the inside. Look at the finish. 3-way go. Carlu Mick, Tribute. Tribute, I think, an Austral in front of Carlu Mick, but it's a photo. Past the winning pace, 1 second to go, and out in front it's Be Good Johnny, leads by a metre. Blacks of Fate got outside the leader cheaply, he's nice and handy. Flaming Road Stars on the inside following the Queensland pair. Here comes a move around the outside now by Smooth Cruiser. Between runners was our Brahman Boy. Back on the inside, 3 back was DD's Dream. Around the outside, Cosmic Legacy. Between runners was Regal Dash, and for real, she's last of all, 3 wide and 3 back virtually. Second quarter, 29.3, 59.1 for the half. 400 metres to go. Be Good Johnny in front by 2 metres. Black's a Fake in second placing. Out wide struggling with Smooth Cruiser. On the inside, Flaming Roadstar. Between runners just battling away at this stage and trying to get closer to the leaders. It's our Brahman Boy, but it's a Queensland Quinella coming up. Be Good Johnny on the inside. Black's a Fake 3 metres away. John says, go Johnny. Black's a Fake trying hard. Be Good Johnny. He was good. Be Good Johnny first. Second, Black's a Fake. Third, Flaming Roadstar. As they pass a winning pace now with a second to go. On the inside, Franco Air. Barclay Court second last, and at the tail end of the field is Tactical Dreamer, and Lance Justice is biding his time. 650 metres to go. Second quarter, 30.5, 60.2 for the half. That's the slowest we've had so far out of all the 3 heats. Conde de Cristo in front. Toe Tapper. He's got the 1-1. He's on the back of Robin Hood. He's facing the breeze. On the inside is Place of Glory. Behind those on the inside being niggled at now is Franco Air as they start to lift the tempo. Barclay Court and coming to the outside is Tactical Dreamer. They're only going to sprint home the last quarter, and he's yet to make the move on Toe Tapper. He's following Robin Hood, who goes up to challenge the South Australian. Conde de Cristo went 29-1. Cheek third quarter. Lang says go now. Robin Hood takes over. Here comes Toe Tapper down the outside. He's giving it 3 metres for 100 to go. Robin Hood going strongly. Toe Tapper won't catch him. Robin Hood home. Second, Toe Tapper. Third, maybe Conde de Cristo just in front of Place of Glory. Behind closer to this leader. 1 out, 1 back is Robin Hood. DD's Dream coming 3 wide from the tail. Lang's undecided what to do at this stage. He's going to keep on the back of Be Good Johnny. Regal Dash is on the inside. 3 back. Presido between runners. Carlu Mick. Barry Lou needs some luck. He's last and on the inside with no clear run. 600 metres to go. Out in front, Win For You. Leads only by 3 metres. In second placing, Be Good Johnny. Robin Hood comes to the outside. 3 wide now. On the inside is Make Me Smile. Regal Dash between runners. Presido grabs a 1-1, gets on the back of Be Good Johnny. Behind those was DD's Dream and Carlu Mick in last placing, and he's got a wall in front of him. Win For You leads only by a head. In second placing, Be Good Johnny. He's done a tough facing the breeze, but by gee, he's throwing out a strong challenge, and they're sprinting quickly now. Win For You on the outside. Be Good Johnny is really challenging strongly. Make Me Smile. Johnny's coming and Win For You. Be Good Johnny, Win For You. Photo finish, Win For You. Win For You by a nostril in front of Be Good Johnny. Third, Make Me Smile. Behind a tough run. Smooth Cruiser straight away gets onto its back 3 wide. Fitzpatrick didn't want to let the favourite out there, which is Tribute in the 1 out, 1 back. On the inside, Poppy's Boys had a good run. Then in turn behind those, as they make their way down the back straight, was our Brahman Boy. Second quarter, 29-6, 59.5. They're going solid. Back in second last placing between runners was Toe Tapper, and at the tail end of the field is Cosmic Legacy. Franco Air leads away, heading towards a 450. Out in front by 2 metres. Sir Galvanator wanted to duck in as he got outside the leader. Smooth Cruiser around the outside. Poppy's Boys appreciated the easy run on the leader's back. Going okay, waiting for the sprint lane. Then our Brahman Boy. Tribute's coming 4 wide around the outside, and Toe Tapper's 5 wide coming with their runs. And they're starting to make some ground. 29-3. Oh, they're on target to break the track record here. Still in front, Franco Air. On the outside, trying hard. Sir Galvanator, Poppy's Boy. Tribute's coming late. Franco Air's hanging on. David Harding and Franco Air. Franco Air first. Second, Poppy's Boy. Tribute leads away by 2 metres. For real outside the leader. Can she make it into the final? On the inside is Reba Raja. 31-6 the second quarter. 63-4. You think that's sizzle at some stage in this race. Flaming Roadstar 3 back the inside. On its outside was Place of Glory. Around the outside, Tactical Dreamers trying to make ground, and Barclay Court at the tail end of the field. Place of Glory coming quickly from the tail, but they should zip home this final 400 metres. Black's a Fake in front. For real outside the leader. On the inside, Reba Raja and Place of Glory went up quickly 3 wide. Brayside Seal Stars between runners. Then Tactical Dreamer and Flaming Roadstar can't sprint with them. Struggling to keep the back of Reba Raja. Black's a Fake in front. Only by a head. Farrell putting out a strong challenge. 29-1. She's now 2 metres away because Natalie said, go Blackie. We want to get into the final. Black's a Fake in front. Along the inside, Reba Raja's coming quickly. But Black's a Fake first. Second, Reba Raja. Third, Farrell. Then Defending champion coming around the outside, and Natalie Rasmussen gets outside the leader. Around the turn they go past the 11.50. Robin Hood's on the inside following the leader, and 3 wide around the outside is Tribute. Farrell, the stablemates, latching onto its back now as they come into the front straight. Smooth Cruiser, 3 back the inside. Between runners, Toe Tapper. Reba Rajas, 3 wide and 3 back, and Franco Ayres on the inside. 1 second to go. First quarter, 29.4. Win for You's had a good run out in front. Black's a fake outside the leader. 3 wide, Tribute's working hard. Farrell's right on its back. Between runners, Be Good Johnny's waiting to get out. Robin Hood still follows the leader. Smooth Cruiser back on the inside. No clear run. Between runners, Toe Tapper. Reba Raja, 3 wide, 3 back will have to come 5 and 6 wide. And Franco Ayres at the tail end of the field. David Butcher looking for his second into the minion. Can he do it with Win for You? Leads by a long neck. Black's a fake coming at him. 29.6 the second quarter. 59 for the half, 350 metres to go. On the outside, Tribute. Be Good Johnny behind those. Robin Hood can't keep up, drops out. Farrell coming around the outside, still in front. It's Win for You. Black's a fake. Farrell, the New Zealand mare's joining out wide. Be Good Johnny goes to the inside. Blackie goes to the lead. Natalie Rasmussen and Black's a fake. Oh, the most brilliant blend. They take it out, back-to-back wins. Second Win for You. Third Farrell. Fourth Trip.